Oh, lordy, 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 lord. Let's see. All right. As you guys come in here, we got Furious Lakers and Middle Mix. So ain't got nobody blocked, as always. Mix ain't got nobody blocked. You know, as you guys come in here, slap the like button, type something in the chat. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. Make sure we ain't got nobody, bro. Hold on. All right, here we go. As you guys come in, you be so calm, spam the like button. We got Frequency Lady, Mustang Game. What's up, my brother? Devil Game, what's up, bro? I love you. Classic, Pharmaceutical, Who's 22, Pastor Joe's, Gorilla 1, Fledron, Iron Richard Swag, Little Travertino. Yeah. Come in, slap the like button. We're gonna have a little fun here today. Chris Green, we back at it, you know what I mean? We back at it. What's up, Pharmaceutical L? What's up, my brother? Classic, you know what I mean? Xbox Handheld's been canceled. Future hardware in doubt. Hey. And again, there's no hype, Gorilla 1. Hey, Stoney, I'm glad you fucking hit me, brother. Wait, hold on, my nigga. I'm gonna show you something too, Stoney. I want to show you that I wasn't bullshitting you, brother. Yeah, hold on. Yeah, cause I got new designs for my shirts, and I promise you, my right-handed God, brother. Everybody know, I done sent you to what's my nigga name? W1 Games. He'll tell you. But I'm gonna see you, son. Yeah. So the pack. I got some new designs. What's today's date? So about between the 7th and the 10th. I'm gonna send you a screenshot, so you know I'll let you address everything is correct. But I was waiting for the new design and it's finished, so I got you, brother. I just need you to text me. You never sent me your size though. Yeah, I got your address. Summer broke. I got that. You know you ain't bullshitting. I just need your size. You never gave me your size either. You know what I mean? I didn't hit you back because I just think I'm bullshitting. Yeah. I got you, bro. Okay, you're large. Oh, he's a little bitty nigga. I got you. I'm taping in large. All right, cool. Yeah, how's the wife and everybody going, bro? I love you, bro. You know what I mean? Yeah, yeah. So anyway, as you guys come in here, Muck, what's up, my brother Muck? As you guys come in, I'm back, man. You ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna tell you something, T-Lum. Your boy been going through it, man. I've been going through it as always, man. It's life, man. So is life, man. So is life, man. Gotta figure some shit out going forward, man. Gotta get about the streets. Trying, man. Trying. All right, we gonna bring her down. I almost broke down the crotch now. Boogie done got jammed up. I'm out there. My life, man. But anyway, as you guys come in here, We got come in. I'm sorry. Slap the like button, Chris Green. We trying to make a baby. Oh, bro. Hey, bro. How you trying to make a baby when you got ED? Bro said he got ED. He got ED. He suffered premature ejaculation and he's born a micro penis. Oh man, hey, Stoney, I don't know, man. I don't know. Veteran Prime, what's up, my brother? How you been? I love you, bro. We back at it, man. We back at it. We live. Oh, that takes big money. My nigga Stoney's got married. So we trying to have a baby. I said, Stoney, how's it gonna happen? Stoney, you was born with a micro penis. You break down, you're battling ED, and you suffer premature ejaculation. Stoney, listen here, niggas without legs, bro, want to run the marathon. Everything ain't for everybody. You know what I mean? That's my brother. Silverback, what's up? Hey, yo, Silverback, where the fuck you been at, bro? You niggas that start coming back. Listen, don't wait till I'm gone and say, hey, man. What up, mighty man?
Hold on. Zulu, hold on. Before you start calling out the chat, we need to have a come to Jesus moment with you. Because before you got back here, you was asking other men about their size and all of that. What kind of time you on, brother? What kind of time you on? Yo, we need to, chat.
You need to help me, right?
He did say everybody take their shirts off.
Let me tell you what happened.
We can't have this shit, yo.
Yeah, let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you what happened, right? I told my friends.
Everybody take their drawers off. I said, what?
Wait, hold on. I told my friends, right, in good faith, right? I said, listen here, man. I by accident was on Twitter and ran into a man-on-man scene. I said, that man had a fat. I was turned on, man. I said, I had next. That's what I said, man. Talk to him, man. That's what I said, man. Shall we begin? We'll agree that. Ladies and gentlemen, as you guys come in here, slap the like button. Type something in the chat. We're gonna have some fun here today. And bro, that nigga had a fat ass, bro. Whoa! So saw me out. Come in here and slap the like button. We're gonna have some fun here today. We're gonna have some fun.
Listen, we got Furious Legacy Gaming in the house.
Absolutely.
Mustang Gamer was good. W Vine Games, my brother. He said, hit the like button. Absolutely. Classic 153 in the house. Yeah. Pharmaceutical was good, my brother. Who else? 22 in the house. He said, Xbox is the worst box. Big facts. You know we got some negative Xbox news today. We got Pastor Joe's male lover in the house. We got Pastor Joe's boyfriend in the house. Navenzor, we see you. Gorilla One, Chris Green, Illegal Mexican. What's up, my brother? Hey man, we know ice out there hot, so lay low. But salute to you, my brother. Yeah. Robert Dudley in the house. What's good? Welcome. Fledger Run. Tarantino, I see you. I Man Rich, the swag lord. What's good, my brother? Muck 45, we see you. He said, hey Z, I thought you canceled the show.
Oh no. Hell no. We coming. We know what happened. Yeah. We was fighting behind the scenes. Me and Mello got to bloody we got the members only. I gotta upload to the members only.
Yeah, we had some black on black fighting back here. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Stoney in the house. Ghostface Killer. We got Veteran Prime, my brother. Silverback in the house.
Absolutely.
Mighty Man said, what up, Z and Pounder? What's good? Bridge, I see you. We got Lucci, my brother Lucci. You know he gonna be here. Ready to start some shit. And Reaper in the house. Downward Incline.
My brother.
He said, damn, Xbox Handheld is dead already? Oh, man. Yeah, what else? Hey, we need my brother Big Money in here, man. We got to talk about Big Money. I got to call him on the back phone.
Yeah.
I got to call him on the back phone.
No hype for the Nintendo Switch 2. There's no goddamn hype. Zero. Zero hype.
Yeah. We're gonna talk about that. Let's see what else we got. We got Microsoft comes out, man. They said they handheld. Listen, we called this shit a long time ago.
Yeah, that we
when
did.
They was they pulled out the Middle East, they pulled out of Africa, they pulled out of Brazil, South America and shit. And then dudes telling us, nah, they just preparing for this big onslaught launch of next generation already. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And honestly, like I said, all jokes aside, it makes no sense to go out of these key markets and to reback into takes to start all over with hardware. And especially when you have 3 or 4 years, at least minimum 3 years left in this generation, at a minimum. I mean, maybe move more because what's going on with the tariff and shit. That makes me you're gonna pull out of markets to re-enter to
to start from scratch.
And also remember, what about the people that bought consoles in those regions that you just said fuck support for them. You know what I mean? Like how if my console died, can I get a replacement? Can I buy games? Like they just said, you know what I mean? That makes how you say 0 cents. And I don't know how do you guys not see that? You know what I mean? Like especially if I was in South America, whatever, I bought, whatever, I got an Xbox, and hey, you're pulling out of here? Hey, what if my controller died? What if this died? What if I need to put, you know what I mean? You made it so much harder, you know what I mean? Like, you wilding, you know?
Pardon me.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So, we're going to talk about it.
All right. Yeah. Then I'm the movie in the house. Thunder, The Power of Dreams. We got Cowboy Wolf was good. Chris Green, I see. He said, "Yeah, the Nintendo trash. That shit come out next Thursday. Ain't nobody seeing shit." We ain't lying. I do want to say one thing, man. Shout out to my brother, Cognito of the Iron Lord podcast.
I seen he got one.
He went out there and got a PS5 Pro. I'm just waiting for my brother.
Ghost Frazier.
Yeah,
I was just waiting on David.
We waiting on my brother King David. He gonna be the next to
sign the contract, Dave.
Sign that PlayStation contract.
I'm sorry to say,
we got Tim Dog. We got Tim Dog. We got Crap. We got Z. We got Mooch. Listen, I single-handedly signed all these dudes to PlayStation contract.
BGST. When you got all the founders, look, fuck all that. When you get the founded members of BGST who started all this Xbox podcast shit, if all you niggas still fighting, some of you guys may be new here and Xbox. And maybe I don't think you realize how monumental and how much BGST meant to the Xbox community back then. You can take whatever Xbox podcast you have now, or whatever, or IGN or whatever fuck. All I know, they say this what it is. You know. And I never talk about numbers. Just our impact. First of all, there weren't other podcasts around anyway. First of all, we was the only podcast that was on Sundays. Period. You know what I mean? So, but just the impact that we had on gaming, I mean, so a lot of things that I talk about here is just from everybody can have the opinion. It's from firsthand knowledge. I mean, me just. Like I said, I don't know Phil and those guys, but just talking to them, or you know what I mean. It's just even conversation. Like if you know, you know. And when we say, hey, it's not about how you say placating to anybody. You know what I mean? Because if that was, we've been able to make this because that PlayStation's always been more popular. You know what I mean? When it got, especially shit I was talking, when it got more views. You know what I mean? Slamming, Xbox and shit, whatever back then. But when you got the founding members of Xbox, you know what I mean? All, so, it's a rap. All on plate, like, come on. And these other niggas, what you call drifters? So, what you call drifters? I don't know these niggas here, you know what I mean? Like, y'all niggas is bugging, you know what I mean? But it is what it is, though. You niggas are going to get your own best interest. But what do I know? What do I know?
Yep. They asked for.
Yeah, you know what I mean? What do I know? You know what I mean? But I told you with the handheld that we have. We're going to talk about it. No need to give away the show. We had some fun here today.
Hey, man, hold on.
Yeah.
Don't somebody owe us some money? Don't somebody owe us some money?
Paying you guys.
You know what I'm saying?
Ridge owe us money.
Ridge owe us money.
Let me text that dude too. Let me text that.
Let me text
Yeah.
They ain't never paying you,
Bruh, they owe us all kind of money.
Yeah,
they won't pay you. They'll find out some way to try and snake out of it.
We don't know the numbers. We know they ain't got another one.
Yep. That shit crazy, bro.
Pull up, fuck nigga. I'm about to text him right now. Say, pull up, fuck nigga. Jada. And then they come in here screaming.
He said, I ain't paying you shit.
Paying you fucking, I ain't paying you fuck nigga, fuck ass nigga shit. That's what funny. Man. And see, you owe me $20. You can tell me the $20 when I came home from jail. You get your ass somebody and I'll get you though. I got an Audi pay, your ass nigga. Oh man, as you guys come in here, you be so kind, slap the like button. If I tagged you on social, if I text you on social media, Twitter, whatever the case, you'd be so kind to retweet it. We have a little funny here today. Man, hold on. Oh, hold on a second. Follow us at highlight. Right, put this on my Facebook page. Hold on, with some groups. Bam, bam, bam. All right, that's done. All right, post. Hold on one more time. Hold on 1 second. I better see you guys in real time, my time, and own time. Hold on 1 second. All right, hold on. Wait,
God is watching, Z. God is watching.
Yeah, somebody need to be watching these jokers here, man. Somebody need to be watching, man. Because at this point, this is just asinine. Wait. Oh, hold on one second. I bet see you guys in real time. All right, here we go. Where's my phone at? Oh yeah, it was for Who 22. It wasn't for me. It was for Who's 22. He just got him a pro, and he was I forgot what I did. It was to get 1440p. It was another had to turn on. Yeah, bro just got him.
Oh my God.
Yeah, bro.
I think I'm gonna order my pro too. Now that
shit, you better.
Mm-hmm.
But that bitch go back up in price
before the tariffs and shit.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Hold on a second. Skip here. Add me for my phone. If I tag you, like I said, tag you on Twitter, we so kind of retweet.
You know what's funny? Z?
What's up? Anyway.
It's really funny because when the Pro came out, all these haters and all these cock blockers was talking shit about how all you need is to build a $650 PC, a $700 PC.
Absolutely.
All of a sudden, all them niggas out here buying pros and shit. Like, what are we doing here? What happened? What a crazy turn of events. What happened?
You know what's crazy, bro? I ain't gonna lie. I got you know what's crazy. So just real talk. If you ain't got a pro or whatever the case, so I know. What's up? Please decide more, bro. GT, what's up, bro? One thing, come in, like I said, slap the light, but get the lights up in here. It's a little funny today. I never got. Let me mute my mic. I'm sorry. Hold on. I'm sorry. Hold on. Here we go. I never wanted to talk about the tech, the SSR and PPR. I never knew what that shit mean. Mike 30 sauce and all. But when I cut the box on, I'm talking about the box. But the beautiful. But when I cut the box on, what stood out automatically, like it looks better graphically. Like I mean, I'm like, wait, hold on here. Wait, what the hell? And I'm not talking about. I mean, of course, like I said, always having like I said, a bit more frame rates is always better. You know what I mean? But it looked better. It looked better graphically. You know what I mean? It looked better graphically, and I was like, and that's what I said. Well, one thing, like I said, with the Pro and with the PS4 Pro and with the Xbox One X, what those consoles did, they just ushered in HDR, which was I like pretty things, but more less graphically. But this like it looks better graphically. You know what I mean? And I'm like, so if for those that maybe got a One X, you know what I mean, or PS4 Pro, and didn't really say, it wasn't that big of a, but it maybe slept on the Pro because I was gonna get one regardless, but I wasn't that hyped because I'm not gonna lie, it wasn't that big of a deal with the One X and the Pro. But if you and a lot of these videos on YouTube and stuff, you really can't tell the difference. There is there's a noticeable difference. Yeah, especially like if you got a decent TV, like an OLED or something like that. Like I ain't gonna lie, them colors pop.
Here's the thing: when you listen to Digital Foundry, there's some PC dudes, right?
Yeah.
And all they're gonna do is compare it to a 5090 and zoom in 400%.
Yeah.
And that's not how we game, right? So what I would find crazy is that a lot of PC dudes would brag about they're upscaling. Like it's okay for them to upscale shit on their PC, but now we got consoles able to do it. Oh, it's a problem. And I'm like, bro, shouldn't you want console to adopt PC technology and go from there? That's a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and going forward, knowing that the PS6 is going to have it and take it a step further, and I just think, you know, for a bunch of people who don't want to get into the PC, they don't want to spend the money, they don't want to deal with the issues and the problems that you have with that. You can't beat a Pro.
Yeah.
You can't beat it. Even a regular PS5, you can't beat it.
Mm-hmm.
All the games are 60 frames with performance modes. All the games have, the 4K. It gives you the option for that you've been asking for. So, you know, how can you be mad about that? For $399?
So what do you then kick in. So what do you about Grand Theft Auto? Do you think there would be options for Grand Theft Auto to be 60 frames? Talk to me.
Yeah, without a doubt, 60 frame. Mm-hmm. Without a doubt.
That alone, I'm not gonna lie, that alone is worth how you say the price of admission, you know what I mean? You know. So but why do you think, outside of them pulling out markets, it was on the table, why do you think Microsoft decided to shelve the handheld?
They saw a couple of things. They just saw the sales numbers, and they just saw that the price that it would have to be to come out in order to get people to buy it just wasn't worth it. And also saw that, you know, I don't think that they was thinking, but Steam released their OS for free. So if you got a ROG Ally or another device, you can just put Steam OS on there and bypass Windows totally. And that's what a lot of people start doing, and because you get, you know, better performance and stuff like that. Windows is just a very heavy unoptimized operating system. And they're never because their biggest market clearly is PC.
Yes, sir.
It just doesn't warrant for them to spend all the R&D for that stuff when it's not going to get them any more money.
They should just do a deal with Steam directly.
Just have them put out another Steam Deck with Xbox on it, honestly.
But Valerie, the thing, but Valerie always get the game.
OS runs better.
Yeah, and Valerie get the game.
It would be the same machine. I'm saying just put a fucking Xbox sticker on the do a deal with Steam OS or the Steam Deck.
But here's the thing: why it's not that wouldn't work. Microsoft makes money on every Windows license. They want to keep making money off that Windows license. Steam doesn't charge you that.
That's a threat to them.
Yes. So why would you give them something for free? They're not going to pay on it. They're not going to pay for it.
Well, I think at this point they want you to buy PlayStations anyway. So.
Well, yeah.
That goes back to what Z said the other day. They almost they really want people to move on. Think about it.
I've always looked at this
you don't jack up the
handheld
price
as just a kind of a fan thing anyway, not really a business.
So they cancel FanFest. They cancel FanFest. They cancel their ambassador program. They cancel everything, and now they're canceling their handheld. Don't this look like a company that's winding down and not ramping up?
Yeah. Looks like they're just consolidating everything.
So, tell me this: if they're winding down everything, does that look like a company that's ready to bring out some hardware next year, or next generation? That's like, why would they bring out another console?
Unless it was so cheap, and it was just a way to keep your Game Pass subscriptions from falling off a cliff.
Really, the handheld didn't pay out what they thought it was going to do.
Oh yeah.
I think they put these plans into effect as a stop method to stop the fan base from bleeding completely, because they knew that this was all coming. So it was more like just a appeasement kind of thing. And now it looks like they don't really need to do that, because it's went a lot smoother than they thought it would go.
Listen, what it is they got the PlayStation guys, they got the Nintendo guys. All that money that's coming in, that's enough to replace the people who would typically cry, you know.
You know what? But plain and simple, it's not even so much that is that it's fuck it. So they may be bad. What you Xbox guys? You're not gonna buy the next Halo. You're not gonna buy the next Gears. You're not gonna buy the Call of Duty. You're still gonna play the game. So even the hardware goes away. You mean Mac? So you're gonna boycott all this. And again, they kind of forcing you to still fuck with them. Well, we get
Exactly.
you know what? We mad at Microsoft, but okay, fine. But you're not gonna play the next fucking what's it? Watch what you call that shit? They got Overwatch and all that shit. They own every goddamn thing. League of Legends, so they're gonna get you back regardless. You know what I mean? So and that's
one way or another.
Yeah.
If you jump ship and go to PlayStation, they're gonna get you anyway because that's why you're gonna play your next Gears, your next Halo. If you go over to Nintendo, that's why you're gonna play your next Call of Duty. Right? If you go to PC, it don't matter. That's why
in your trap.
Go to mobile. They don't care. They just want.
That really was a reverse Uno. Walking your trap, take your trap.
Yeah.
He thought it was for PlayStation guys, but it was really for them. That's fucked up.
Well, yeah, we knew that.
Slap the like button. Yes, sir.
They don't care because they don't got to rely on that gaming money. They make more off of the Windows and all that other cloud and their servers and all their other shit. So they don't care. And think about it, the amount of money they're wasting in R&D to make a console. If they could get just like what they're gonna do and get third party to make them, then think about it. That saves them hundreds of millions and millions of dollars.
Yeah.
And that makes shareholders happy.
Why is Phil and Sarah blind?
Matt Booty, you don't.
Yeah, have you noticed they've been quiet? Like they'll do an interview here and there, but
no, the last interview they gave was
Paul
like
Simon
6-7 months ago.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, think about it. They just upped prices.
Okay.
They got Summer Game Fest coming up, which they canceled the Fan Fest. Okay. They know at the end of these trailers. Oh yeah, they did that. Months ago. Okay, and at the end of those trailers, you're going to see Switch and Nintendo and PlayStation logos at the end, and then the marketing rights. The marketing. Now we know COD has a PlayStation deal, so they're getting marketing, they're getting everything. So they're getting ready to step aside. That's why.
So they basically went in there, got their little 70 billion. And they not even gonna utilize marketing rights. Matter of fact, they only utilize
they sold it
rights.
to PlayStation. They're making more money that way.
So you're right, because they utilized it one time and they didn't do them any damn good anyway.
Yeah, because unless they were gonna make COD exclusive, which they were never gonna do, because you're gonna lose most of your player base because more on PlayStation and PC. You know what I mean? They're never gonna do that. Not once they've seen how much they were actually making off of ABK from all the sources.
And I remember them dudes saying, "You don't spend $70 billion to make games, to make games
multi-plat.
third party. Yeah, to make games multi-plat.
Yes, you do because you make more money.
No,
Yeah, I remember.
They swore up and down.
They swore. They said, "Hey."
Well, it was until ABK went through, because when they got Bethesda, remember they said those games are going to be exclusive, and then once ABK went through, that changed everything.
I'll tell you this right now: the worst thing Xbox could have did was went and did that stupid ass ABK deal.
Yep.
Worst thing they could have ever fucking did. Instead of getting a marketing deal with them, they decide, "Oh yeah, we're just going to outright spend 70 billion to buy them."
Hold on a second.
Another thing I think this was kind of for was to keep them in the magazines.
Oh, we got
everybody.
I think it was like kind of PR spin.
Wait, hold on. We got a bill here. Hold on one second. You see it?
Anonymous sponsor.
Yeah. Hold on. We got anonymous boss with the $50. We appreciate that, brother. What's good, ZJ Dub, Buck and Chat? We want to walk in your trap, fooling about Coonan and J Dub last time. He said he bet $10 and never paid my brother big facts. J Dub, Z screaming mini man in the minivan. Slap that like button, fuck niggas.
No, absolutely.
Big facts, bro. Big facts, brother.
In the back of the minivan, screaming mini man. Supposed to be a mini man. Oh man.
Man, Worthy ain't gonna come back, man.
Yeah, bro. The answer to text. I'm gonna start texting that nigga. I'm gonna say this shit. Actually, I'm gonna stop texting him and Reed. I don't text niggas no more. Game with the game. But Reed having bad news and realized he owed us money. Now he
Yeah, but he's still gonna hold on to that the console tag. It's a console no matter what form factor it is. And,
yep.
So I don't know.
And I do have one question for the chat. For all you pro Xbox guys out there.
Yeah. Real talk. Also, stop talking.
We get on this show every day and we tell you the truth about Xbox and what's gonna happen. Then it finally happened and y'all quiet. What happened?
They said they call us fake news. Slap the like, but they said it's fake news or it's not. It's not.
Yeah.
Well, see, that was too busy.
Real news show.
They have to wait till Pastor makes a video about it.
But then when Pastor Joe and Colt Eastwood and Jez Corden, they listen to them. What Pastor Joe ass said?
Yeah, I don't know.
Why he not here?
Oh, well, who got no deal here? Hold on. You see, game tellers. Game teller with the $5. Stop spreading misinformation. It's not canceled. It's on hold. He said, also, see, I thought this is not a journalist. He's a blogger. So why do you keep stuffing?
So that's what we're doing.
Hey, that boy Games was hurt, man. Every time. Remember he said, Helldivers 2. I mean, not Helldivers, Hellblade 2 wouldn't come to PlayStation.
Yeah.
Every time.
Sure enough.
He gets your L every time, bro.
What is it? Coming summer 2025?
Yeah. What gives them that faith? Like, why do you keep having faith in Xbox?
When have you ever heard of hardware being on hold and then they resume it down the line? When does that happen?
Yeah, I don't know. But hold on, slap the like button. But so like I said to the Xbox guys, what, like you said, what is the misinformation? Like, what have we? I don't get me wrong. We're gonna do. Here's my 50Z. I'll pay 4 days in terror to Senate. Oh man, hey Danny Stab. God is watching. God is watching. I appreciate it though. Help keep your brother in the streets, man. You gotta do something here, man.
Even if we knew it was misinformation, we'd probably say the same stuff. But I'm pretty confident this is not misinformation.
What you trying to say, bud? Me and Z spend a lot of time researching this stuff, brother.
Hey, don't get me wrong. Sometimes the news just sells itself. Like, I ain't even gonna lie. I'm going to do a lot of shit in the background. Wait, hold on. My grandma Jake, she's back with her bullshit again. But listen here, man. Look. Like, real talk. Shout out to my niggas like my man Agent Slugger. We still in here. And unless you niggas just cabin for the show. What have we said about the Xbox, right? Real talk. That has not either come true or has not been true.
Exactly. We don't lie.
Yeah. I mean, like real talk. We
just give you our predictions, and 9 times out of 10, that shit comes true. Like,
but you have an opinion, but like, sometimes we hit man, we spit out his shit behind the scenes all the time. And I told you guys about Gears and all that shit was coming too. Before Gears was even announced, I told you, we said, hey, the Gears is coming to PlayStation. I told you guys. You said, no, where's that? My nigga, this is about a year ago.
You told us that shit back in 2023.
Yeah, I said Gears would be on PlayStation. I mean, this is before only 4 games. You know what I mean?
I mean, I'd like to think I'm using some logic. I'm not just like, my analysis isn't like it's not rocket science. It's kind of just simple, like what you're just looking at, and from a historical perspective. That's all.
But Phil said, that's all I used to say. But Phil said, So what do you think, Z? What do you think about them canceling? What do you?
Wait, we do one bill here. Hold on.
All right, we got one more bill.
Yeah.
Praise God. We got my brother Aaron Clay with the $10. Xbox dudes and such clowns. I gotta question your credibility because you came from Xbox, Z.
Oh man. Hey, listen. Hey, I got a question. Hey, listen.
He's a born again Christian.
You listen, Aaron Clay, you my brother. Shout out to you. Wish you nothing but the less, nigga. Hope your ED never get cured. Look, right. So, if I was the first to break camp, to free myself of them shackles, right? To free myself of it, and I, yeah, real talk. Right now, listen, we're gonna talk. We're gonna have a coming to God, coming to Jesus moment here. Before it was cool. Before the MBGs and everybody else that they flipped the switch, and if I say, hey, it's a problem, and And people say, you know, it was the whole E3 2016 when they announced God of War. Listen, if you've been rocking with me, I've always told you that God of War is my favorite game, and me being an Xbox guy, I've always said that. And listen, God of War 3 had such an impact on my life, my nigga. I ain't gonna lie, check it out, right? That was cause I ain't gonna lie, everybody had you told me what was your like high, like
you found out the creator of it was a cloud tracer.
Oh yeah.
See, this is the prime definition of never meet your heroes. They always gonna disappoint.
Hey, yo, you ain't lying. Wait, hold on, shut David Jackson. Look. Hey, you being messy. Hey, yo, look. Hey, yo, one day, I'm gonna do a show, and I'm gonna tell you some shit behind the scenes, one nigga. I'm gonna show you some shit behind the scenes. If I'm lying, I'm flying, bro. You know, if I'm lying, I'm flying. You know what I mean? Fucking gang over the game. I'm selling Steve secrets now. You know, I got the DMs. So look, fucking so I remember when God of War 3 came out, and listen, that was the first God of War that I ever played. I didn't because when God of War 1 and 2 came out, it came out during the PS2, and my PS2 had got the yellow light of death or whatever. No, whatever. None of this. That's PS2. It didn't start reading my disc, right? That was the PS2 later. It started reading my disc, and then the Xbox was out. That was all about Xbox Live. So when God of War 3 came out on the PS3, I hopped in it. Like, all right, you know what I mean? Because I always had a PS3. So, and again, I don't know what came out. I don't know what came out first. Either that or Dante's Inferno. I know they came out back to back, my nigga. And I just went from one to the other. That's another dope ass game, Dante's Inferno, right? And I was like, they were just so violent and brutal. You cut my man's feet off and shit. And like, you hurt this is my brother. And I was like, oh my God, I beat the nigga face. I'm like, oh, this shit just blew my mind. I was like, oh, hey, this shit here is fire. Like, you know, right? Like, so they made me go back with the other ones. I was like, oh man, this shit here. I heard people talk about it. It looked cool, but I'm like, I'm not gonna buy another PS2. Just play. All right, fine, fuck it. When 3 came out, nigga, I was all over it. This shit blew my mind, bro. I was like, oh, that was like I even like it was like the best moment in gaming. Like you may have whatever felt. That was one of them for me. Like God of War 3 was just. And again, watch this. I was surprised. I was skeptical, because it was not called God of War, whatever. 4 is back to God of War. How could they surpass that? We can go back and forth. Today was better God of War 3 or God of War. You know what I mean? Yeah. So just being honest, but if me saying, you know, there's a problem, and I remember me again talking to Phil. I mean, I was like, Phil, and I said this before Game Pass, just for all that shit. And I said, I don't want to see my preferred platform of choice become a service, right? Yep. And in true politician form, right? Phil answered me back, right? I don't know I think Southbound still probably still friendly with Phil, but shout out to Southbound. And he hit me back and he was like, no, sorry, we're more invested, we're more invested now than ever in gaming, and yada 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 yada. You know what the hell he. No, it's not, you know, what we have now. They broke straight lied to me, right? But I was saying there was a problem with this. So if you go and watch some of my content, I was saying, like, you know, I'm just speaking like, hold on. Even with the shows, like these shows, even going to the E3s, I was like, they were always boring to me. Cause like I knew, you know, the Gears, you know, the Forza, you know, the Halo. And what I liked about the E3 2016 with Sony, because I didn't expect none of that shit. That shit came from left field. And they showed the Spider-Man. Was the Horizon there? Mm-hmm. Shit, I didn't even know. It was a show. It was Horizon. What no talking? It was
Tsushima. And then at the very end, with the one more thing, out comes Kratos.
Hey, bro, I lost my mind.
One of the greatest trailers ever done.
Bro, listen, I was like, oh, so people say that's when Z. But now I was been saying the same shit. Like, hold on, just saying. Then when the One X came, what my done move with Xbox was when the One X was about to come out. These niggas, they finished the show with Age of Empire, a game that wouldn't even come into the Xbox. I said, oh, that was the premise of the meltdown. I'm not into RTSs. That wasn't my thing. But here that you show your new console hardware and you finish that bitch showing them on a PC exclusives. I was fucking living like, what the fuck is this here? They showed now when they released the console with not one goddamn the showcase of what this $500 box could do with Zoo Tycoon Disney Rush, and that white woman told me, and again, this was it, when that white woman, and none of the blacks and Xbox stood up for me. Excuse me, for your information, game and hold my boots and headshot. When that white woman told me that head, told me to sit my head, shut up and dribble, I was done. I said, oh man, I'm out of here, man. I'm out of here, man. They have no respect. Yo, you ain't got no respect for me. Yo, all the pain, listen, all the pain I done put in, I done battled the weapon wheel, I done battled all the ponies, all the pain I done put in, and she gonna tell me, and she gonna tell me, not quote, you know what I mean, game me all my boots and headshots, after all the pain I put in.
All about being headshots. He's like, they said this was a breath of fresh air for Xbox.
Yeah, I was
get with it or get lost, nigga.
Yeah, I was done. Yeah, I was done after that, bro. I was like, all right, man, this nigga's here. Then they launched with another. Now listen, that means the wrong. I thought was talking. Could I predict, or did I predict that this generation could be worse than last generation? Nigga, I would far rather take last generation over this generation by far. That's a fact. You know what I mean? And again, Phil was, when you guys said he was the savior, he was the death of Xbox. Everything that console niggas love liking about consoles, he destroyed. Even after the console war.
Yep.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean?
For whatever reason, they can't, they just can't, there's nothing in them that'll just allow them to acknowledge that. They're just gonna defend Phil to the end.
Yeah, but here's the thing though. So even with some of these, like real talk, I look at some of these Xbox guys, and I'm gonna be honest, like I'm looking at you niggas trying to fight the war and the battle, but he's giving you niggas, like you niggas trying to fight your raps. He's giving you niggas nothing to fight with. Like what? Like bro, how can you? Like, come on, my niggas. Like sometimes when they sit back and they make fun of Sony, I fine. Do Sony fuck up? Do they have their Concord? Absolutely, the right thing. It should crash and burn in fiery death. Same thing with Redfall. Don't need to keep them straight. I mean, everybody drops some, but that's all that you got. So I'm looking at these niggas like, bro, what are you talking about? Like,
hence why this handheld was a thing. Honestly,
why? You already have Xbox. Listen, you already have Xbox handhelds.
No, because what you're saying about they had nothing to fight with. That, like I said when they first started talking about this shit, was just it's like a positive, something that keeps them talked about in these blogs and shit positively, that isn't talking about all their fucking missteps.
But here's the thing, bro. If to be honest, again, there is nothing. You already have Xbox handhelds in the market. The Rogue Allies, this, that, and the other play. You got Game Pass on them. You got Steam. The Xbox, like.
I'm not saying it's logical. I'm just saying
that I don't know why you think like, you know what? I don't want to play these handhelds. I don't play these Xbox games in my house. I want to take one to go. You can do that now. You already have handhelds out there that can play multi-plat and on your Xbox library. Like, that's a fact, my nigga. So what the fuck is like, when they say that, I'm looking at it like, that doesn't even make any sense. You already have those out in the market now. They play all your multi-plats and you got the Xbox games on Steam. Like, that makes no sense. You know what I mean? So,
but it gave Windows Central something else to talk about when it comes to Xbox, rather than all their games are going to other systems and shit.
No. See, here's the thing, and slap the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Fuck that. Fuck with that offend. Rapper, sit back. I'm about to begin.
I mean, even if that's not what they planned, that is what the result.
I'll blame them niggas because for those who the
fans, I will forever blame the Xbox fans.
Them and niggas like not being honest, because still in hell you can see you an Xbox guy. Look, when Cole East for them niggas shot in the game over the game though, when they wouldn't play Redfall, right? Took the niggas away. That's what I'm talking about. These niggas know how to read the room. These niggas spend money to send them to go play Redfall. Let's think about that. What evil bastard, you know what, we're gonna put in the budget, right? We're gonna fly these niggas across the goddamn world to play goddamn Redfall. Like they had a smoker, like they had a banger. Like what the fuck is going on? They don't know what the fuck is going on, my nigga.
Well, especially now. I mean, we're still in the Sarah Bond era of.
Oh, he said, Eric Lakes, I gotta get back to work, have a good show, and keep y'all foots on anything. Absolutely. But I'm just saying,
it's a misfire regardless.
But so you know, so you know what I mean, don't get me wrong. My thing is with them, ultimately they don't work for Microsoft, right? And you know they have, you know, they have the everyday listening, and for because you know, because I say, you know, also we are the consumer. We don't have to spend money. Enough motherfuckers voice our opinion, don't spend your money, and voice their concerns. They will have no choice but to change direction. Like I'm telling you, you need to push back now. Probably it's too late now. They motherfuckers shit and turned around, but they sat back idly and said nothing. I look at you, and for those who say, "Hey, I'm an Xbox fan," Oh, how could you be? How could you be? Honestly, how could you be an Xbox guy and you guys sat back on your hands and said nothing? Oh, I complain one show. Now you complaining one show and go back to fucking buck dancing the next show. It's not doing it, my nigga. That's not. No. You complaining for 30 minutes. Oh man, Phil this, that, the other, and right back to Glaze. Oh, Sony this is horrible. That's not doing it.
Yeah, because it's the shit on Sony.
Yep. That's not
That's
doing
the brand
it.
now. It's shitting on Sony and hiding behind the skirt of PC. And now apparently Nintendo too. I guess.
Nigga, I taught them that move to hide the shit on Sony, man. Nigga, that came from me. But you know what I mean? That's my move. I taught them that shit. I do that shit there. But that was when Sony didn't have games. You know what I mean? That shit was sparse. I showed them how they moved there. But you talking like, come on, my nigga, like y'all bugging. Like, come on, that's not, you know. Like I said, I look at, I question. Bro, I said this maybe about a year and a half ago, or whatever. And I said, how could there be any pro Xbox channels out there on pro Xbox podcasts? I said that then. How? There's no like nothing positive. I mean, like everything's like, what the hell's going on here? I didn't. I didn't.
They did have this handheld they were talking about. That was positive. No.
Yeah, I mean, no. I mean, you
you think? Well, maybe we'll talk about that later. But I still think there's a market for what kind of a more traditional handheld. Now the market's oversaturated with these PC devices and shit, and some of these retro things. But, if the technology is there,
what the hell are you talking about here, Buck?
If the technology has caught up enough to where we can have the same system handheld as
stop.
But what the hell are you talking about here, Buck?
Stop right the fuck now.
Buck, you sound crazy as hell, Buck.
What?
Ain't no damn. That shit ain't.
I'm not talking about Xbox. You cut me off. I'm about to say for Sony to do a fucking.
You over here speaking. You over here speaking at your ass.
I ain't somebody, Buck.
So Sony isn't working on possibly a handheld? Is that what you're saying?
The handheld market ain't even saturated PC wise. If you talking about that damn lane,
fuck all that. But my point is, there still could be. There's an opening for a place. What?
The point's been debunked.
No, there is room for PlayStation. He's right there.
Yeah, well, if PlayStation
now,
is still
PC, the PC people prove they don't care. That's all that's been proved.
Saying like the handheld market's been saturated by the PC.
Okay, but that was just the beginning of my sentences that you fucking cut off. I was getting to the fucking PlayStation.
And you started off wrong. You got to clean it up.
Oh shit!
Well, no,
they are oversaturated.
The PC people said they don't want it. That's the whole.
That's not what I'm getting at, Heath. What Buck is sitting here trying to say is the dang on PC handheld market is oversaturated.
Okay, forget about that. Forget about that. There's room for another.
Room for PlayStation.
There's a room for a fucking PlayStation handheld.
Great. It's room for PlayStation. They got the Portal
to do it different. Well, a Portal 2 then.
No, ain't no damn Portal 2.
Portal 2 Pro. Portal Pro. Whatever.
No. PlayStation doing just fine with what they got.
Aaron Clay, I got to get back to work to have a good show and keep y'all's foot on the neck, chat.
Yes, sir.
There's honestly no reason.
Did you buy every one of those handhelds that's been out? These PC handhelds? Is that what happened?
Because there's no. Because for me,
they all dog shit. They all dog.
Yeah, I don't game on the.
Why are you defending those things?
I'm not defending them. I'm just trying to state some facts. You over here trying to shoot some propaganda bullshit.
Oh shit!
And I'm over here trying to correct you.
Well, I think they've peaked, and I don't think anybody wants to see any more of them out there until the technology catches up a little bit better.
They haven't even gotten to 4K.
Oh man! Hey, wait! Hey, Silverback, my bad, bro. Hey, yo, you know how to get in here, my nigga?
Oh, Silverback.
Yeah, my bad. Hey, my bad, bro. You know how to get in here sometimes. You know, Boogie got I got a potty mouth. Sometimes
yeah. No. I was gonna ask them too about the audio. Are we too low?
Yeah, how's the audio sound in the show?
Because it does kind of seem lower when, like, I'm watching other YouTube and then I switch to yours. We're kind of overall low. I don't know. If it sounds good to them, then never mind.
Let me hold on. Let me on my phone. Let me put it on my phone. Hold on. I'll bring it on my phone.
Wouldn't that be dope though? Having the same version of a game on your handheld that was really a portable, or even maybe exclusives again. That would be dope.
No.
Just powered down. Less resolution.
But people don't be fucking gaming on the go like y'all think.
But listen, I agree with Teddy on that. For the most part, it's not like it's going to be a 1-to-1 where every gamer that has a PS5 will go out and buy, or a PS6 will buy that handheld. There's a market for that handheld. That handheld would only be 10% of the market, maybe 20%, which is the same as the PlayStation handheld that we got now, the Portal, right? So that's just what that is. I think the biggest draw, though, to a native handheld for Sony is that, for one, it's native. And for two, your whole library will go with you on there. So some people just may say, hey, listen, I catch the train to work every day. I spend most of my time on the go. I don't have to have a home console. I can just, this will be my main thing, the handheld. But that's still, like, I agree with Teddy saying, that still would be a very slim minority. But to be fair, Teddy, on the other side, we're thinking of that from being in the United States, but over in China, in Japan, they're majority. So that's a play for the Asian market.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. That handheld is probably going to be the same price as a PlayStation 5 or a PS6. So we also have to understand that too. You come out with a $500, $600 handheld. I mean, people still going to balk it up. That's true. You know how the fake people be. They're going to find problems with it. I think the Portal is a great gap. It works well.
Slap the like button, ladies and gentlemen.
When I travel, it's great.
100 likes, please. Appreciate you.
It's the #1 selling accessory in the world. So clearly, other people think the same. Sony happy with the sales. It's a mainstay. So yeah, I mean, it's not the device for everybody, but having that option there, I'm glad that option is there. And I'm pretty sure everybody who bought one, they're glad that it's there too. So. But you got to think about it. Nintendo, but think about it. Nintendo is successful with theirs because it's the only option they're giving you. They totally got out of the console space and just went into the handheld only space, right? So they left. Sony's not leaving the console space. They're staying there. That's their main bread and butter. They're just adding these side things for you in case you want to partake, like the VR.
Yeah,
and yeah,
you hit the nail on the head. It's just like with Nintendo. They were like, "Look, we'll give you the best of both worlds. We'll give you a handheld that you can use as a console. We'll give you a hybrid.
Yeah.
We'll give you a
hybrid." And that in itself will not work for Sony because gamers would be like, there's what do you call it? There's downsides of that whole docking shit.
Yes.
Right, and it's power constraints. While the Switch 2, I think the power is going to be like 20 watts, 30 watts. Well, the goddamn PS5 and PS5 Pro is what, 200 watts, 250 watts? You can't get the same power or performance in that, in 20 watts. You just can't. Right, you just can't. I know dudes don't really understand technology like that. They think they can get, a 50-90 performance, from 30 watts. Like that just doesn't exist. That'll never happen. You just can't. There's a reason why a lot of these chips are. There's a reason why, like, if you have a 5090 or 4090, that motherfucker use 500 watts, 600 watts, right? There's a reason why they got power supply requirements that's extremely high. And I think once you understand that, then you understand why. But for what it offers you, right? These handhelds for if you're just a traveling guy and that's why you want to spend a lot of time. They got something for you. It's an offering. But I will say this, even in the PC space, when you look at Steam Deck, ROG Ally, Legion Go, and all those handhelds, they only all add up when you add them together to about like 3 to 4 million. That means a lot of people are really not into handhelds like that. I think
a lot of them are repeat customers too.
Absolutely.
People that collect them and they buy them all, kind of.
True.
They're into the technology. So
yeah, there's a lot, and a lot of people we all know them. Some people they're collectors.
Yeah,
they just
and not a lot of marketing put into them either.
Yeah, like shout out to my brother. Shout out to my brother D Batch. He's a tech guy. He's an enthusiast. He loves tech. Anything. It don't matter if it's Nintendo, PlayStation. He loves tech. Any new tech gadget or something come out, he's gonna buy it. He's gonna try it. He loves that. That's not where he spends all of his time playing. He spends all of his time playing on the PC or the PlayStation. Right? But he has those other options out there because he loves the tech. So, I don't know. But
yeah. Technology's always pushing, so
yeah.
I mean, but yeah.
Portal 2 might suffice, honestly, if it just has more features and maybe some of the games you could like download onto the system and walk away and not have to be.
I think that the rumor they're supposed to be doing a handheld with the power of the PS5 or something like that, and that'd be cool. You know what I mean? There ain't nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? I think that's. I would buy one just to. I would, because I like again. Just to have around the house or whatever the case may be. I think
look at the Wii U to the Switch. I know that's the terrible example, but
no, I don't know. But
it's still
but even with so much speaking of the Switch, we can get this console comes out in a week, and there is zero hype. Yo, there's zero hype for this console. Zero hype. Do you think this Nintendo has got too greedy, got too cocky, or gamers just sick of Nintendo with their draconian ways? Like, what do you think? I'm not gonna lie, I've never seen it because here's my thing. I know people used to go, you said the first Switch, and I want to be clear because I said the first Switch was well because Nintendo themselves said that the Switch was a successor to the 3DS. Though, you know what I mean? They were still going to do it. Because, again, once Nintendo had a handheld that was, successful with okay. They said they were still going to do the 3DS, right? That turned out to be true, so it is what it is, right? But, I'm be honest, for that price and what they're asking, I don't see two things. I don't see that big of in performance, visuals, graphics, and for the pricing. And again, you talking about putting a $5 console. That price ain't around Christmas time either. You know what I mean? And kids just getting out of school, and you know what I mean. Motherfuckers ain't. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just being real. I just don't see it. Like, what are your thoughts about that? You mean making no order? Like I'm not even like I don't no hype about it. You know what I mean? I'm not. Listen, I'm excited about all consoles come out. You know what I mean? Should I have to switch? I just don't see the hype.
Maybe in their bubble there is hype in the Nintendo bubble.
But for it to be successful though, it has to be successful outside of that bubble. And that's the fact.
I never saw the hype for any of them in the last 15 years anyway, so I wouldn't know.
Yeah. I think especially in like Nintendo case, that's a problem.
That is a very big problem.
That's a huge problem.
As opposed to the first Switch,
the
fact that it's like zero hype. Like, nobody's really talking about it. Nobody's really just whatever. Like, I'm not.
The pre-orders didn't sell out.
The pre-orders didn't sell out. Matter of fact,
it looks like by launch day you can just walk in there and get one.
No, GameStop, Best Buy, and Walmart said so. They said you can just show up day one and get one. So that tells me
a big ass problem.
Yeah,
that is a huge problem because I remember the Switch. It sold out. It sold out before the damn thing even launched, and it was damn near 6 months before you got another one.
Well, you gotta remember, Tay, like we've been knowing about the Switch 2 for like years.
Well, granted, yes. No, okay. Let me rephrase it.
Okay, we got Levani here. I'm glad you're here.
Y'all had a concept idea. Because at one point, nobody even knew if the bed was even gonna goddamn show up. Let's be honest.
Okay.
It was so many damn times where everybody's like, "Oh, hey, Nintendo Direct. This is gonna be the Switch 2, guys. This is gonna be Switch 2. Looking stupid as hell. Motherfuckers looking crazy as hell up in there.
Switch Pro.
Oh god, yeah, Switch Pro. It went from the Switch 2 to the Switch Pro to the Switch Pro having 4K, 120, specs out the ass. Like it was basically like, oh, GTA's gonna be on there, all this other shit.
Yeah.
This motherfucker's over here coughing up a goddamn lung trying to run Cyberpunk. And you think GTA gonna be on that bitch? Hell, people really think, oh yeah, guys, we're gonna get Call of Duty. We're gonna get Call of Duty this year on here. Man, complete shit. Hell, y'all might get the PS3 version of that motherfucker, but y'all ain't gonna get real.
PS4, I mean, it's been rumored to be coming on Xbox One.
Brother, at this point, the PS4 is an archaic dinosaur. That shit been coughing up a goddamn lungs.
I heard it from reports, but yeah.
Let's just be real here. This Switch 2, the way they presented it and the pricing for it, it's a bad idea. And as far as I'm concerned, I'm not saying it's dead on launch, but damn it, this thing might have the same.
Slow. It might be slow.
We might be looking at a Nintendo. We might be looking at a Nintendo Wii U situation here for Nintendo again.
Okay, what about this? Hold on. Think about it this way though. Could it be a possibility that the Switch 1 was a fluke? In its success, given given the fact that the price it came out was $299.
Okay.
It came out with a Mario game. It came out with a Zelda game. It came out with Mario Kart. It came out with a Pokemon. It literally came out with all the biggest games that they make, their biggest IPs, day one. Versus this one is coming out at damn near double the price.
Yeah,
it's coming out with these licensed keys for the physical. It's coming out with $80 and $90 games. It's coming out with required online to use that button on it, the C button on it, and the fact that it's only coming out with Mario Kart day one.
Yeah,
could that play a factor? Because even like. I'm just with all of those things added up hold on, Teddy. In an environment where the competition is cheaper, better, faster, and then you got fucking GTA 6. It's just fucking ultra bad timing by Nintendo. They tripping on their own dicks.
Honestly, just the lack of launch titles alone, in my opinion, doesn't justify the price for it. I mean, don't get me wrong, Mario Kart is a very popular IP, but let's be real. When it comes to Mario Kart, it ain't a Super Mario, it ain't a Pokemon, it ain't a new Zelda.
It's their biggest.
Look here, look here. So is goddamn Call of Duty, but damn it, as far as I'm concerned, it will move consoles to a certain degree. But at the same time, people are going to be looking like, hey, what exclusives y'all got? At this time, people are looking at it like, okay, cool. You got Mario Kart as your launch title, but that's it. Where's Metroid 4 that everybody been waiting damn near 10 years for?
Yep, that's true.
Where's a new Pokemon game that should honestly be there? Why are we getting basically a expanded port of Breath of the Wild and Tears of the fucking Kingdom for $80-$90 fucking dollars? Some shit that some of us have already fucking played. Why haven't y'all had any new? Why don't we have any new games coming on this console that y'all sitting here trying to charge $600 for? But yet we're over here playing the same thing, and the only new thing you got is Mario Kart World, which is basically gonna be an online only goddamn game. But we don't get a new Pokemon game, which, in my opinion, if they would have came out with the launch one, it probably would have softened the blow. But still, the fact that you're releasing $80, $90 games, and we realize, hey, y'all don't have that good of third-party support. We clearly see what the ports of those third parties are looking like. You're only getting 20 goddamn frames a second on them bitches.
I think a lot of us are.
It ain't so much tripping on the damn dick. It's more of, hey, we done shot ourselves goddamn in the foot. because we done gave these people a $299 damn console last generation, came out with a plethora of fucking goddamn games. Yeah, some of them may have been ported over from but damn it came in with more features than you could imagine. Not only that, we goddamn went back to our roots, made it into a damn thing where it's a hybrid, so you could take it as a Game Boy and as a goddamn console in and of itself. And then not only that, we had more games coming along the way to where people could goddamn suffice. And from there, you had a launch title of Breath of the Wild. You had a launch title of goddamn Pokemon Sword and Shield. You had a goddamn launch title of Super Mario Odyssey. You had goddamn Mario Kart. You had a whole plethora of fucking games for that Switch. And that's what made that bitch sell the way it did.
Okay, hold on. Hey, Goss, what's up, big bro? Let me ask you a question. What are your thoughts? Like, there's no, I'm saying, there's no hype behind really the launch of the Nintendo Switch. What are your thoughts about this, Goss?
I think a lot of people are missing the point. Is that, like, the Switch launched, however many years ago, right? 12, 10, 11, 12, 13 years ago, whatever the case may be. You know what I mean? Okay, so the evolution of those gamers that were buying Switches have grown, right? And now those those kids that were asking their parents for Switches are now mid-teens to early adults, right? And so and then you see the evolution of the Xbox consoles, the PlayStation consoles, and even the explosion of PC gamers, right? And then you fall back onto the Switch and they appeal to a certain crowd. And the games are 20, 30 frames per second. It's $500 something, and people are kind of waking up and realizing it's because that demographic is older, right? And they're looking like, man, I can get a PS5 Slim, or I can get a Series X and run, or a Series S for that matter of fact, and run game and half the price. And so why would I? And then plus the narrative for years has been that this has kind of been kiddie and childish. And not saying that it is or that it isn't. Some effects, I think just people have grown up, and Nintendo. And you ask yourself, that generation, the Switch generation lasted for how many years? And motherfuckers were still buying it because of the price point, right? And we look at those sales numbers over in Japan, and they're selling hundreds of thousands per month. And it's like, damn, all you motherfuckers already should have been had Switches. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So my thought process is, how dependable are them? Are those, you know what I'm saying? Like, because I know that I've had 3 Switches, and I had, stick drift and the Joy-Cons drift, or whatever the case may be. And none of that matters. But what I'm saying is, this one, I think just people have grown up. And that demographic that the Switch 2 appealed to, not only did it appeal to people's pockets, right? And they had all the games, the family-friendly games, but now those kids are no longer kids. They're teenagers, they're young adults, and their friends aren't playing on Switch. Their friends are playing on Xbox. Their friends are playing on PC, PlayStation, and I just think that Nintendo played themselves for, instead of maybe launching or having a traditional a gen cycle, they played themselves and got long in the tooth, and it's coming back to bite them in the ass. They were selling like hotcakes, and they sold themselves right out of relevancy.
Yep.
I
totally agree.
Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah. Well, okay. So here's what we touched on yesterday, right? So, and I think gaming, to me, in my opinion, when all 3 are competing, so for so long, Nintendo removed itself from that thing when they were saying, you know what, we're gonna let Microsoft and Sony duke it out, right? And for the the risk, whatever thing they already said, it was basically
the blue ocean.
Yeah, I'm looking at guys like you lately, Bob. You guys are part of the problem, and let them go and do their own thing with the cardboard and the 2. You know what I mean? But see, now you have Microsoft again. They're now are taking Nintendo's place, where they're just doing their own thing over there, and I don't think they make any hardware. So now you have Nintendo and you have Sony. Now, and again, for a while, for so long, the media, that's what I don't understand. That's just Nintendo when they're not. Let them, how you say, held into the same standards as a Microsoft and to a Sony. You know what I mean? Listen, and I think that's not one we got a gaming, but I miss the days of them competing, and they need to go back to it, especially if not, it's going to be really unhealthy for gaming, because what happens is Sony's going to become stagnant. They have no one to push them. You know what I mean? To push them and to go for it. You know what I mean? Look, we already have. What happens? You get lazy. Same thing happened with Madden, or same thing happened with the PS3. When you dominate so much, right? You get complacent. You know you don't feel the need to go out there and give it your all if you already have everything. You know, and again, I think that's overall is bad for gaming. You know what I mean? So even with that,
where I disagree with you on that, Z.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
No. Get what you say. Would you disagree?
No. Go ahead.
Where I disagree. Where I disagree with you to a certain extent, Z, is that with Sony's innovation of like PSSR technology and the new update that's going to be equivalent or somewhat similar to FSR 4. Okay. I think that even though Xbox or even Nintendo may not be giving them like direct competition, I think they see the writing on the wall and that they and truly what gamers want, frames per second, resolution bumps, ray tracing, and so I think the new competition, even though you have those 50-90 cards, 40-90 cards, right? They're extremely powerful, albeit expensive. I think that the new competition will be, almost like an arms race for graphical fidelity and frames per second. So I think that competition will switch and not necessarily competing with the PC, because PC will always be, rightfully so.
Two different audience too. Console niggas and PC niggas. And I'm not talking about the niggas. To be honest, the niggas that go much great, those aren't really fucking PC niggas. Those are console niggas with the PC. We don't really hear from the PC niggas. They're playing Dota at 540p. That's the true PC crowd. Because if they top selling most powerful card may sell 100,000 copies for the year, units, if that for the year. And 50-90, may do 80,000 units for the year. That's not really Sony subject. So what I mean, even with their games, this is what I mean. Watch this, right? Instead of us giving us, you say, 10, Ghost of Yachty 3, and Last of Us 3, and all of the stuff. They can scale that shit back because you know what I mean. You might get less of those because those games cost money and budgets, and you don't have. You know what I mean? Like
still got shareholders.
Well, I'm just saying, but they're the only one. They're only one on the market. We're forced to go there.
And like I said, I agree with you to a certain extent. I just think that the appeal to a certain demographic that want the console experience, but they don't want to dip their toes They want to dip their toes into PC, but not go full PC. So I think that's what this initiative or this push with like the PSSR technology and FSR 4 upgrade. But one last thing. What Nintendo fucked up, or where they possibly could fuck up, is, they've, like you said, they've always kind of been outside the lines, right? Because of price point, and they're a handheld, or they're a hybrid, or they make the really, enjoyable, nostalgic kiddie games. But the minute they put that big boy real world price point, then they got all the smoke with it. And I don't think they calculated that. They didn't think that, like, they just thought they could, they've been selling cardboard and all type of other stuff. But when they put that big boy price on it, and then they monetized every aspect of it, from the share button to the camera to this to that to this to this. And that's the reason why I think the sentiment has changed, because where you appealed at $299 when the Switch first released, that was a price point that everybody could get with, right? And they get great, old school kiddie game, or not kiddie games, but what I'm saying, the nostalgic Marios and Zeldas and Donkey Kongs. But now you have a $500 price point. You got, peripherals that are just as much as the DualSense edges and controllers, and now you've opened yourself up for all the journalists and fake gamers and all the vitriol that comes along with those type of price points.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, okay. Well, okay. So you want to ask into that?
So yeah.
You may want to ask him what he said, or about.
No, I was just gonna ask you a question. Honestly, about that is, do you honestly, with Xbox basically bowing out, do you honestly think Nintendo can put up a fight against Sony?
If they go back to the day,
believe they can.
All right, so
they can really just do something.
They can. I mean, how you say, you don't have to reinvent the wheel. You know what I mean? What Nintendo does good at is those games there, but I remember games like they can do more games.
I don't think they will.
Yeah, but I'm saying, but something's going to have to give, because Because if they're going to be a direct competitor, they say $500, my nigga. You understand what I'm saying? These shareholders are going to see that, hey, the Switch 2 is not selling like the Switch 1. What did the Switch 1 do? 150 million?
150 million as of now. Yeah, 150
so
million.
And it'll be pricing and everything.
Yeah, so you know what I mean? So you know what I mean? Hey, Nintendo, because they can't afford to go back into and do their own thing because Microsoft is they're stepping down. They were able to do that for so long because Microsoft and Sony out there doing it, do. And we gonna do it. Even the church said, "Oh, that's just Nintendo," and you know they play their own rules. But now, if you remove Microsoft, it's only Sony and Nintendo again, right? And again, so you only got two players. You only got two on the market. I guarantee you that Sony without Xbox there, because you got some Xbox guys, you know that didn't have Nintendo. They're gonna go with the Sony because they want those same AAA multi-plats, you know what I mean? Yep. And the stuff that you can't get on Nintendo. So Nintendo's markets will become even smaller. So what do they have to do? They have to go out there and compete, my nigga, or they're gonna die.
I'm gonna tell you, Z. Do you remember that court case, the ADK?
Yes, sir.
That came out with the leaked emails with the shit between Phil Spencer and I think like Brad Smith or one of the other guys. They were he said buying Nintendo would be like a career defining move. And the hardest part is getting Nintendo to see that they're better off as, you know, by putting their games everywhere else instead of just making, you know, nobody basically wants the hardware. They will make a shitload of money by putting their games everywhere. I think ultimately if Nintendo get in a jam, you know, and the handheld shit don't work out with them anymore because like, you know, Go said, people grow up, stuff like that. I know nostalgia works, you know, we love that, but there's a tipping point. Maybe Nintendo has reached a tipping point to where, you know, they've kind of stalled out and everybody kind of moved on. They probably would, if they get in the jam, they probably would just be third party and put their games everywhere.
I don't know. They make so much money. I don't think Nintendo go like they got too much pride and they make money on their hardware. Because
you don't think they'll go out kamikaze style and just say fuck it, we're just gonna leave gaming period?
Because there's too much money left on the table. Listen, when Microsoft got it hard, it's a third of the industry, which I think is very unhealthy. It's a third of the industry gone.
Yes.
All you have is Sony and Nintendo. But that's diabolical. Only have one goddamn console manufacturer. And put the game, to put the games there, they don't even put the game. They can put it in Sony. There's nowhere else, bro.
So Z, what you telling me is PlayStation came in the industry and ran everybody off?
It looks like we got a bill. You see the bill? You see Zigzag? What disappearing?
Yeah. Let me get it.
Yeah. I mean, shit, man.
Yeah, my brother zigzagging. Hold on, I got you, brother. We got yeah, here, got it. Zigzagging with the $5. Shout out to you, brother. Z, tell Isaac Hayes to sit down and let me have the floor for a second. These fatherless Negroes don't understand the complex chess movement.
Hey, Bruce, throw that ass in the room, go.
You got Pastor Joe out there making a video right now, talking about how this was their plan all along. This is the Trojan horse. Come on, man. What are we doing here?
Yeah. He said, I tell Isaac Hayes that was a good one, Zigzag. He said, go, Isaac Hayes in deep ass voice. Fuck it. I got the wild. I love my shit. I got the wildest chat in the world, bro. Fuck it. But I'm just saying that's unhealthy, man. Yeah. So Jerome, they don't have. You understand? They have no choice but to, because they at the end of the day. They how you say, they've been under that cardboard box for so long, making nothing but money, and nigga, they charge $100 for cardboard, my nigga. You understand what I'm saying? They done built the battle chest, my nigga. And listen, bro, it's so archaic. They still talk about cell phones and shit for online. Like, what the fuck, bro? Listen, I always say this, right? This is real talk. It was Nintendo that got me into gaming. It wasn't ColecoVision when I first saw My uncle's wife at the time, Denise, her brother, baby Johnny, God bless him, dead. He was a big drug dealer back in the day. He was the only guy I knew had the color TV. He had 13-inch, bro. He had a sight bike, an Urban Fighter, a sight bike, Urban Fighter. He had all the fucking Nintendo titles. And bro, I didn't want to go home. I had the bike overheat. Had to slow down. Had to slow down and see. Had to slow down for overheat.
Hold on now wait, hold on, nigga. The other day you was fighting me talking about some. Oh no, man, Genesis, Sega, they the one. What the fuck?
No,
I told you that.
I said Nintendo got me in the game. I said Nintendo got me in the game.
Big money.
Oh, that's today.
That was the other day.
Yeah, today's the day.
Well, now this nigga been talking about
shit. That was different.
No, it did though.
Hold on. Yesterday's prices ain't today's prices.
Yeah, but
Big money.
yeah, super chat.
Oh hell nah.
Hey, Big Money. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here.
Saving gaming.
Hey, yo, I'm glad you're here, Big Money. Let me get your taste. I might go on tour. I might just stay in here and pop shit in the game. Let me ask you a question, Big Money. Yeah, okay, so for the Nintendo Switch, right? Whatever, sorry. Launch. It's literally in 1 week, my nigga. And I know you were one of the ones that was hyped about this. There's no hype. And do you think that we kind of touched on it yesterday? And now you're sitting back, we're looking at the day now because also, Xbox Handheld been canceled. What's your thoughts about that?
You know what? When we were talking yesterday, me and J-Dub was going over every time Nintendo and Sony come out with a new console. They don't have a supply for that console for at least 6 months to a year. And I said if they have supply for Nintendo Switch 2s in a month, they in trouble. Because it never fails. I've never ever seen a Nintendo console or a Sony console come out and they had regular supply of them. It took at least 6 months to a year for you to get your hand on that brand new console. So if that happens, they listen, I just seen a commercial today for a $399 PlayStation 5, bruh. Like, bruh, what can you do with that type of competition? Listen, I was one of the ones that was rooting for Nintendo. I will never lie about that. I rooted for them. But I said, I told everybody, if that price is over $400, what did I say, $400? I can't do nothing with it. I can't do nothing with it because I understand the specs that they're coming with, and they're not up to par. They just not. So that's why I didn't get one. I'm perfectly fine with my Switch 1. I'm perfectly fine. And I'm thinking it's a whole bunch of people out there that wanted to get the Switch are doing the same thing I'm doing. Because I've never seen, like, I think it was a day after that when they did that Treehouse, and you seen all those people in the chat talking about lower the price, lower the price, lower the price, lower the price. I mean, you've seen thousands of people saying that, and I really think that people are voting with their wallet. And I haven't seen this from the gaming community in a very long time, where we saying, nah, we're not doing this. We're not doing this. Because I'm not gonna lie, bruh. Every day I look at it, I really want to buy that motherfucker, but every time I look at that price, I'm like, nah, I'm good. Because I really want to buy. I'm not like that. Like, I like to buy all new shit. When every console come out, I like to get it. But this is going to be the first time in a very long time that I'm not getting it.
Hey, what about the Xbox handheld? Hold on.
Well, I'm just not finding out about that. Y'all got to fill me in. I'm just not. I'm pulling up. I'm just not filling out.
Basically, Xbox is pulling that handheld for right now. They're shelving it. They're basically like, this ain't. They
cancel their handheld, basically.
Yeah.
Is it Is it because of that ARM chip, or is it something else?
Them niggas will know they can't sell it.
It's typical Microsoft, but Microsoft basically becoming the new Google. Not basically seeing shit through.
Especially with that SteamOS shit too. You know what I mean? The SteamOS is kicking Windows back in with the handheld head-to-head. So that's
well, you know Microsoft. This, if they was gonna get into handheld gaming, I think they're kind of scared and don't know the market. They're not really hip on the market. Only Sony is the only other person that came out with a handheld as far as the game and stuff goes, and I think they're really scared. They don't really know how to handle pause. They don't know how to handle something like that in a portfolio. Like, I really don't think they understand, because when they first got into gaming, bro, they didn't really want to get into gaming. They only got into gaming because of Sony. So it takes a lot of experience, man. And Sony's been there for the long haul. Nintendo's been there for the long haul. Even though Microsoft has been there, like 30 years now, they haven't learned anything. All they like to do is spend money. Just because you spend money doesn't mean that you learned anything in this business. And I really think that you need more experience. You just need more experience, man. In that field, especially with Nintendo and all these other people coming out with handhelds, you just need more experience. That's what I think about it. So,
okay.
What do you guys think about the concept of we go through this every time with Nintendo's come out with the talk of artificial scarcity and creating demand and all that shit? Do you think there's any of that narrative kind of going on, or
it's more like they plan to have a lot in stock for people to get one if they want one? I think that was their plan, to have a bunch in stock or whatever.
Nah.
Hold up, you don't think so?
Nah, listen. Every company enjoys artificial.
What about the scalpers, brother?
They're not, because here's the thing. Ain't nobody, because of the price, nobody's gonna buy a fucking Nintendo. Like, nobody care, right? The thing about it is the pre-orders aren't sold out. That's a telltale sign, right? Okay. And two, the tariffs hadn't even touched Nintendo yet, so it can't be that. Nintendo, they priced it what they thought the value was. They said it with their own mouths. The games is what the $80 games is what they said they thought it was valued at. That's just what that is. I just think that price being so close to the PlayStation and Xbox, I just, not even close, but more. I just think it was just a turnoff. And then the license, the whole game key card shit, it's so many missteps. Like they didn't read the room. While everybody was crying about fucking $4 eggs, last year, hint, what Ridge did. Well, everybody was crying the economy and recession and all this other bullshit. Nintendo didn't read the room. They jack up the price and shit over, jacking up the price sky high, and they priced themselves out of their market. Their market is to target kids. Their market is never really to tackle the adults, because their performance doesn't align with the adults. And I just think they read the room wrong, and I think they're gonna feel it.
I'm sorry, bro.
They're gonna have to change course at some point, though.
I think, I'm gonna be honest, I think by the end of the year, right? I think by Christmas time, if Christmas time come and they don't see that big uptake like they traditionally would, I think there are two things. They're gonna have to lower the price, and if a company lowers the price within the 6 months, the only other company that ever did that was fucking Xbox. Yeah, they're the only ones that ever did that, because they were the only ones that ever had to do that. In the modern era, I ain't talking about back when Sega was. I'm talking about in the modern era. That's just bananas. And then the fact right now, they have a lot of things going against them. They got GTA 6 going against them. That shit ain't coming to the Switch. They got, some Sony's biggest games coming out. Some of the biggest third-party games. They just, we got the Witcher 4. It's just a lot of shit that people got to get ready to set up to. We had the conversation about Xbox coming out with a handheld. Obviously, that's dead now. But then there was rumors that Sony could be launching the PS6 in 2028. Well, it's 2025. It's halfway point of 2025. And PlayStation literally is dropping price while everybody else is raising theirs up. I think that was a strategic move by Sony as well to kind of shit on their on Nintendo's launch. You say what you want. I just think it was strategically kind of placed. I don't know, man. I just think Nintendo is just maybe. Do you guys remember at the reveal, right? At the Nintendo Switch 2 reveal, even Yoshida said this. Those people on stage, not only were they old guys, but they had the tech guy up there talking about the Switch. Like, Nintendo has never done that in its history. They've never really talked about tech. They never did that. Why did they want to do that now? What is it? Why are they changing their strategy now? So Yoshida is out there saying Nintendo is doing things that they've never done before. Why are they making these moves? This is not their market. Why are you trying to advertise to people out of your platform? The people out of your platform don't fuck with you because you don't make the games that they want and your hardware can't run the games that they want. So why are you doing that? You know, and listen, I give Nintendo props. I give them props for finally coming into the 4K era, for finally coming into the, you know, the modern era with some things, right? I do give them credit for that. But should I really give them credit? It's been done for the last 3 generations. They just not catching up. You see what I'm saying? They still got no motion capture. They still got no voice acting and shit like that. So they still got a ways to go. I do give them a little credit for at least fine, but I just think enough time has passed where people just don't care. They've already written out Nintendo for being that for them as a mainstay. What was you gonna say, I'm sorry.
Think about it for a second, man. If you were a parent and you bought the Switch One, right? The games were $60. The Switch was $299, right?
Yep.
Now you finna buy Lil Johnny. Lil Johnny want to Switch too. So you get to the store and you be like, hold on, this motherfucker $500 with tax, that's almost $600. Hold on, these games $80, $90. Y'all got Lil Johnny, not this day. You better find
get you a PS5, bro.
Yeah, you better get you something else. Because listen, I'm pretty sure it's a lot of families understand inflation. It's a lot of families, and you understand. Okay, I know the price of the Switch One. The Switch 2 is not going to be the same price as the Switch 1. But god damn, like, bruh, like, people are really, like, parents are really looking at that and saying, wait a minute, this is way too much. This is way fucking too much money. Like, bro, when you start looking at stuff, it's nothing wrong with something being expensive if it's worth it. That's the whole thing about it. The PlayStation 5 is worth the $500 that they're charging.
iPhone.
It's worth it. You know what I'm saying? The Switch
wants to be
is not
Apple, but
worth
they're
it.
not making an Apple product. So.
Yeah, it's not worth it. I look at it like this. When I feel like I'm finna go spend, anytime I'm spending over $500, I always tell myself I gotta pay some motherfucking bills around here. Is this worth it, or can I take this $500 and pay this motherfucking light bill, pay this motherfucking rent, pay my motherfucking car note? You know what I mean? It has to be worth it, and I just don't think, even though I love Nintendo to death, and I'm not putting Nintendo down, but I think they are dead wrong as far as the pricing. They're dead wrong.
Okay.
They dead wrong. It's not worth it at all.
Okay.
It's just not.
Honestly, money, I wouldn't be surprised if this Christmas is normally a Nintendo Christmas. I wouldn't be surprised to see a lot of little kids getting into PS5 and Xboxes this year.
Okay, I just got back.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Wait.
A lot, like I said, it's gonna grow up real quick on these games.
Teddy, listen. Teddy, when I bought my Switch One, I'm telling you, it was at least 7 months until I got it. That's how it always been for Nintendo products and Sony products. I'm telling you, if these I don't care how many they send, they just sold 150 million. It ain't shit like that been done since the PlayStation 2. But you know what I mean? Like, you mean to tell me that I can find these motherfuckers in a month, bruh. I'm telling you, that's not something wrong. Something is wrong. I don't care how many they sent over here. Them motherfuckers supposed to be selling like gangbusters. So, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh no. So I don't know which. Did we ever get Zigzag? He left another one.
Yeah, we got him.
Just like J53X, right? Okay, like So
that's a lot of rupees.
Yeah, I had a question before you go.
Yeah, absolutely. Slap the like. What's the thing over 100 likes, man? What happened?
So real quick question. You know how you pause. You know how you finally saw the power. Yeah. You know how you finally saw the power of the PlayStation 5 when they had the game Burning Shores. Like you really saw it was a PS5 only title, and then with Microsoft, you saw with Hellblade 2, you saw the visual graphics with that game.
Okay.
When do you think Nintendo is going to show the real Nintendo power that console is supposed to have?
What you see what is it's a little weaker than the PS4. Here's the thing. Well, I don't know what big money you got sick. I think the reason why, I'm gonna say this again, and glad to about it. Actually, I'm gonna just stay here. I'm just playing some games. It's running my mouth. I got my grandma down. So she fall asleep. Grandma get on my goddamn nerves. Goddamn, get on my nerves. Look, so I love you, grandma. So fucking what I was saying is that I think why a lot of people honestly are turned off is from that showing, that presentation. You had that camera was 2 megabytes, right? It's 480p or something like that. And for the price tag, when you went from the PS4, right, or from the Xbox One to the Series X or whatever case, you could see the visually, graphically. You can see, all right, we got ray tracing. Just looking at those games, they don't look like for a $4 price tag, my nigga. And I get a PS5 cheaper than that. I just visually, they don't look. I'm being honest with you. It doesn't look. Look. Even with the Mario Kart game, right? That game was made for the Switch One. This is not. I mean, and so I
just looked like the Wii U.
Yeah, absolutely. I think for that price of what they asking and that data tech, I think this came and bust them in the ass. Them being so cheap, them trying to make so much money on the hardware for the rip. That console should be no more than $300, my nigga. It's not. If it was $300, cool. I said, if that console was $300, you wouldn't hear me say a motherfucking thing. You know what I mean? Yep. Well, they want $500. Exactly. They want $500 for that thing. And anybody, and you could be a Nintendo fan or whatever the case. Like, bro, they want $100 for the controller that doesn't even have digital triggers. You know, just like what the fuck?
Z, what about that tutorial game? It should have been a packing game. They're fucking charging for it. That's fucking crazy. You're already making. You're already
1, 2, 3 switch.
Yeah. You're already making money hand over fist.
That's not packing. You have to buy that.
Yeah, you're already making money. You're already making money hand over fist with the hardware you're selling.
Greedy. Now you're being greedy.
And what they're charging has nothing to do with the tariffs. So once they kick in, and when they do kick in, whatever it's going, if they do,
just like the chat button too. The chat button. You have to click online and use it.
I just think.
No, but Z, you never answered the question that I had though.
I don't think
when you think you're going to see their full potential of that console.
Well, I think we saw it with Cyberpunk. All that shit, bro.
Yeah. And Hogwarts.
That's it. That's it. That's third party. The thing doesn't have it doesn't have
I will say this, and I will continue to say this. Honestly, I blame the consumers for all that. When it comes down to Nintendo, we already knew what Nintendo was capable of whenever they do get greedy, and I feel like people wanting them to get with the times kind of get us into this damn spot here. Sometimes you just gotta not wish for shit like this. This came back to bite you in the ass. Now, little Timmy ain't gonna get that damn Switch. Hell, he might not get a damn game system because who knows what type of parents he has. Probably got strict parents who only wants him to play games his age.
Yeah. I just at a $5 price tag, bro. That ain't gonna never be it, my man. I'm sorry. I just gotta keep that thing. I'll say all the way 55th Street, bro. That ain't it, man. Fun all price tag.
And you know what?
Z, you saying we're not gonna get the 120? That's what you're saying? We're only gonna get the 30 frames again? God damn.
You be lucky if your ass could even get 20 something frames for some of these games. You'd be lucky if your ass could even get a full gaming session in with the way these frames is gonna work out. And they talking about, oh yeah, we're gonna get this game, that game, this game, and that game. No, you're not.
More stick drift.
Hey, remember, that's a 4-year-old APU too.
Yeah,
and you know, outdated ass architecture. If I'm a third party, developer, I'm not even pointing my nose towards the Switch.
Yeah. And the crazy thing is, like, for and this is just for the Nintendo fan. Don't look at this show as just people trying to like stomp down, because I am a very big. You can hear me any other show fighting Z about Nintendo. I love Nintendo. You hear Z say if it wasn't for Nintendo, he wouldn't have got into gaming. Like, bruh, we love Nintendo, but this is wrong. This is just wrong.
Ridiculous.
This is wrong on so many fucking levels. It's crazy. And this ain't nobody talking bad. It's just us telling you guys the truth about what's going on. For the longest time, me and Jada been trying to tell Xbox guys about what's been going on for like 2 or 3 years now. Jada, They didn't listen. We hope you guys will listen. We hope you guys will listen, because listen, we are fans of gaming, and we are fans. Well, it's a couple of fans of Nintendo back here. Like, bro, I love Nintendo, but this is wrong on so many levels. And it's just the truth. So you can't look at this show as, oh man, y'all just talking bad, man. This is the fucking truth.
But where's the hype
Those
though? Where's
prices
the hype?
are too fucking much.
Okay, but fuck it. You know what? Say what? No. Say we hate on it. You know what? No, give me that's their opinion. My question is, where's the hype for the launch?
Well, it ain't. I think it ain't no hype, because people are starting to realize this is like I just said, it's wrong on so many levels. I think there's a lot of people out there starting to realize that.
What I'm saying to you is, for those that said that we're hating, guess what these guys said? No, you guys are just slamming Nintendo. Fine, that's your guys' opinion. Maybe we are just hating on it, right? Forgive them that big money. My question is to them. The title of the show, we give you the reason. We telling you what we think is no hype for the thing, right? So that's not an opinion. There is no hype for the goddamn console. It's not sold out. I could have pre-ordered one today. So, us giving a reason why we saying we don't think it's sold out, or why, niggas not talking about niggas hype. No, we gamers. Niggas, this is my job, my only job. And we going to I'm like, like, the fuck? Like, like, hey, like, where's the hype? like, you know what I mean? So that's what
I think they misread the room for that price. Yeah. You know what I mean? Nobody wants that price, and then the games and there was like 6 things stacking on top of each other that kind of works against them, and then everything else coming out about.
Hey, Freddie Wayne, what the hell you talking about, Freddie Wayne? To it. Oh, Freddie, hey, Freddie, bring your ass in here, Freddie.
What do you say?
If they could tie your phone number to it.
Yep.
If they can tie your phone number to it, they can just shut your shit off and brick it and get rid of your account completely.
People have it now. People have the console now.
Oh, and I know for a fact that actual Nintendo guys they do have a problem with that, because I talked to a few people recently who they're kind of in that Nintendo bubble, and they thought it was complete bullshit. Some of the shit they're doing. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so it ain't just us saying that kind of shit. It's I mean, Levon's back. He's kept it real. And
Levon said he's not buying the one. And think about it. If we were lying, that means that you won't be able to get it right now. The pre-orders would have sold out. Because that's what I thought was going to happen.
Yeah. No, but the mere fact that I could literally probably a week later go and get one if I really wanted to, it's astounding.
Yeah, it's asinine.
Hell, they haven't even sold out here in Poland. You can still get a
crazy.
You can still get a goddamn Switch,
and that's a smaller country. It's not like that's like Europe or somewhere. That's a smaller country.
Matter of fact, shit, I'm supposed to be going to London in July. I'm gonna fucking check over there and see if I can still get a Switch.
I think it's a ploy.
And if that's the case, Nintendo's in a lot of trouble.
Because watch, when they do finally lower the price, it's going to be by like hardly anything, and people are going to celebrate like it's a fucking big win. It's like a Trump kind of situation.
$50.
There you go.
I'm telling y'all, bro. This reminds me so much.
This shit is about to be on the scale. Mark my words. This shit is literally going to be on the scale of the Wii U. The way this shit is goddamn going.
I'm thinking 3DS.
No, this shit's gonna be on the scale of the Wii U.
Why do you think Wii U?
$90 fucking games. You can lower that fucking console all you goddamn want. But damn it, the software you gotta play on that game is a motherfucker.
It's more similar to 3DS than a Wii
Yeah, but
U.
No,
but Nintendo's always
Levon.
But Nintendo's always padded their shit with remakes from the previous generation.
No, Buck.
They'll just repackage Switch 1 games. Easy.
I'm not talking about the
Nintendo guys are dumb. They're like, don't buy that shit.
I'm not talking about the fucking repackaging. Stay on topic.
Hey, Buck, what the hell you talking about here, Buck?
9/11 was an inside job.
Fuck what the game's on.
Hey, Buck bugging right now.
$90 game.
Hey, Buck bugging right now.
It doesn't matter whether it's a new goddamn game. It doesn't matter whether it's a new.
Let me say this before.
You'll still pay they can lower it to $300. Just off them games alone, you still paying a regular price for a damn Switch.
Yeah.
But this, like I said, this is reminds me of the PlayStation 2 to the PlayStation 3. Sony got so fucking cocky off of selling 150 million. They got so fucking cocky. Came out there with that $600 price, and motherfucker was like, "What? Wait a minute, motherfucker! You ain't on top of the deal like that."
They said, "What the hell?"
He said, "What the hell is that?"
No, but Big Money, you know what's crazy though? That PS3 still sold out though. That's what's crazy about that shit.
Yeah.
Well, it didn't. But I'm saying it didn't sell like the first. When you go from 150 million to what 90-something million, bruh, that's a. It's not a failure, but it's a failure as far as Sony's concerned. Because when you come off of something like that, you looking your next console gonna blow everything away. Because remember, at the time, the PlayStation 3 was more powerful than a motherfucking PC.
Yeah, that's
like,
true.
bruh, like this was, bruh, when that motherfucker came out, like, bruh, everybody, that's all you heard people talking about was the PlayStation 3. And as soon as they said that price, motherfuckers like, you got me fucked up. You got me fucked up. I'm not finna pay that. Not no $600. I'll wait. And that's what people did. They waited. Yeah, and I'm telling you, that's the same thing's going to happen with Nintendo. People are going to wait. People are going to fucking wait.
It's going to be on the scale.
In the meantime, in between time, while they waiting, let me tell you what Sony going to do. Sony going to pull up their motherfucking pants and say, listen here, y'all. Not only do we have the best games, not only do we have the best console, we also have the best price. We also have the best price. Come on over here. You ain't got to wait. You ain't got to wait to play nothing. You come on over here. And that's what's going to happen.
They already got a sale on their damn PS5s.
Bro, I just seen the commercial early today, bro.
So let me ask you a question.
They need to do those commercials back where Astrobot is shitting on Mario, outside the building.
I got a question. Big Money, do you think Sony will get complacent?
I hope not. Because I think they learned their lesson from the PlayStation 3.
But here's the thing. One thing
that's a yes, Z. That's a yes.
No. The reason I say that because there's no other competition. If Nintendo's not going to compete and Microsoft, they're all doing their own thing. It's only Sony.
Well, okay, so
think about it. Think about it.
Who's vibrator back there? Oh man,
that's Z. That's Z.
Hey, me.
That's Z with his stud right now.
Oh man.
Throw me out.
The stud finder. Oh man.
Bitch, I'm the best. Hold up, nigga. Bitch, I'm the best. I'm sorry. We gotta get Handheld out of screen, Jerome.
Yeah.
Let's just be legendary.
No, but Z, back to your question. Yeah, Sony will become complacent because look, the mid-gen refresh is $700. Where's the Xbox mid-gen refresh? We wouldn't have been paying $7 if Microsoft was doing what they were supposed to do.
I agree with that. I can agree with that. My question is now, so what about what's the price of the PS6? You see, all this is dangerous. All that shit is dangerous, bro.
Of course it's dangerous. I agree.
I'll say it like this. Yes, that mid-gen refresh may be $700. But there is a console for them, and it's called the PS5 Disc and the PS5 Slim. And right now it's on sale.
No, listen, I hear what you're saying, brother.
Bitch, I'm the best.
Majority of people don't even have a TV.
Bitch, I'm the best. Bitch, I'm the best. Oh shit, you slipped my shit.
Majority of them don't even have
crashing out. This nigga crashing out. Goddamn.
This nigga slipped my shit. He slipped my shit. I did all that shit. He slipped it.
But he's talking about how much is it going to be the PS6.
That's what I'm talking about.
Well, I mean, okay.
That's what I'm talking about. Let's go, bitch, I'm the best.
What's the PS6 going to be because there's no competition?
Right.
Well, I mean, like I said again, really, I'm sorry, but Sony looking at it like it ain't our fault nobody wants to compete with us. It ain't our fault. Everybody just wants to battle.
We're gonna put the cost in it.
Expensive as fuck, man.
Super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage.
You can just see it.
Yeah, sometimes that's
like 800.
It's gonna be more than $600. I'll see that.
It's gonna be more than 600. Yeah, it's gonna be definitely more than 600.
Discontinue the PS5 Pro.
No need for it.
No.
I don't think no need for it.
No.
Why? The PS4
no,
Pro?
they'll get, and
no need for that motherfucker.
PS6. I mean, when the PS6 comes out.
Yeah, of course. There's no need for it. Shit.
Yeah. Plus, it's going to be way more powerful by then.
Yeah.
Like it'll have AI baked in, and think about it. PlayStation already said they're teamed up with AMD for the new chip. You know what I mean, and all that, and all the PSSR and FSR shit, and so yeah, I mean they're all
the best.
PS5 says $500 for a PS6.
Yeah, I'm becoming the best.
No.
No.
You're probably looking.
They're smoking crack if they think that's gonna happen.
You're probably looking at 850 to 900 for the PS6, depending on what's in that box. Depending on what's on the you're looking at probably 850 to 900.
You know what that means? I'm the best. You know what that means? That means that this generation is gonna be a long time for cross-gen. And it fucks up games.
Yeah, definitely.
We're gonna see
It's gonna be a long cross gen.
Yeah. It's gonna be a very long cross gen.
I told you for the longest, bro. Cross gen is here to stay. The last generation, once they went to x86, that was a wrap for starting a new generation. That was a wrap. Because each generation prior to that, right, had new architecture, custom hardware with custom software. Last generation was the first generation where everything from PC to consoles was all running on the same architecture. So it's not no. And hear me out. We need to stop looking at it the way we used to look at it, because you're not really missing out. If these companies started with a brand new architecture, by the time they learn the architecture, by the time they get things rolling, you at year 4 anyway, right? So it's like, and I know we've looked at it from the past, like, well, if it was brand new architecture and a brand new this, then we would get like a exclusive PS5 games, and it's like, well, if you do that, but there's 2 points. The developer's going to take longer to come out with the games. They're going to take longer to do X, Y, Z. You know, third party not going to take advantage of the hardware. But now with x86, they're able to do both. They're able to keep people satisfied on the old system and take advantage of all the new hardware architecture. So I just think it's not. I don't look at it as a negative thing. There's some cross-gen games, right, that look better and run better than the next gen only games. And look at the third party, right? That's just how that is. Horizon Forbidden West. That was a cross-gen game. GT7, cross-gen fucking game. Still look the fucking best ever, right?
I want that to do ground up, Jerome.
Cyberpunk, right? I know. I'm just saying, you can have it for the ground up, but look, last generation. Last generation.
Nah, I need from the ground up, Jerome. Fuck that software. I want my shit built from the ground up.
Some past shit.
I don't even want shit from the ground up, Jerome.
I want it specifically for the console I bought. I want my money's worth. Look here.
Teddy, Teddy, hold on, Teddy. Hold on, Teddy. This generation, when it started, it had features that last generation didn't have, right? It had the SSD drives. It had all the frames. You got the frames. You got the resolution. You got the VRR. You got the VRS. You got all of the HDMI 2.1. None of those were available last year, and all of these systems took advantage of that. So what really are you missing out on? That's what I'm asking. I'm just asking the question. What really are you missing out on?
Built from the ground up.
Okay. Yeah, built from the ground up. Exactly.
It was built from the ground up. It can't run on PS5.
I want this shit to melt my face. I'm an aesthetic.
But okay.
Jay, I'm just gonna say
no, Teddy, let me prove right now. Hold on. Let me prove a point.
Okay.
Redfall. Hold on.
Redfall. God is watching, fuck nigga.
That's called.
Hey, yo, he gonna put the Redfall call, bitch, you ain't cooling.
Yes.
Bitch, you ain't cooling.
Listen, I'm gonna prove a point. Redfall, built from the ground up.
Oh,
the goddamn Xbox Series X.
Here you go. He went there, huh?
The Falconeer, the Medium, all built from the ground up.
Oh,
right?
Man.
And what happened?
Jay,
You see what I'm saying? I'm just saying.
No. Those are from mediocre ass studios from a goddamn company.
No.
Manage
okay. No. Redfall was made by fucking Bethesda. Like what are we talking about?
I already know how janky Bethesda can be.
Starfield. What about Starfield? Hold on. Now we're gonna fast forward 3-4 goddamn years into the generation cycle. Starfield, built from the ground up for the world's most powerful console.
Studio.
No. Listen.
By a short motherfucker named Todd Howard.
No. But Teddy, listen to the point I'm making, and then listen to what I'm saying. Just because it's built from the ground up, that has not really reaped the rewards that y'all think it will reap.
So
because the games that are
that ain't Sony, nigga.
But wait, Forbidden West then
that's a cross gen. What I'm telling you is Sony's cross gen. Yes, Forbidden West is cross gen. What I'm telling you,
Teddy's referring to
Johnny Day, my brother.
Burning Shores is the DLC.
Burning Shores was PS5.
Yeah, that's the DLC. Yeah.
Hey, my brother Johnny Day, I love you, bro.
Burning Shores was from the ground up, specifically made for the PS5.
No, it was, but guess what? Same graphics. Same everything. You didn't exactly. You didn't. What I'm telling Teddy. What I'm just trying to say, right?
And my brother,
I'm just trying to make.
And here's what I'm saying, here, Jay. As far as I'm concerned, this cross-gen bullshit, I blame it on Phil. I still stand by what Don Matrix said. If you don't like it, there's a console for you. It's simple as that. The way I look at it with some of these damn things, these developers need to grow a fucking pair and leave some of these fucking consoles behind. That's the way I look at it. Some of these damn developers, you gotta learn to leave some of these consoles behind. I'll give it about 2 to 3 years. Give it 2 to 3 years. If you haven't gotten the console by then, I'm sorry, but we gotta shut off your water. We gonna shut off your lights. If you haven't upgraded to HD TV and you're still using your grandmama analog, hey, shit, you about to have static like a motherfucker.
Whoop that nigga ass.
We gotta lose it.
Bitch, I'm the best.
Cut the water off.
Bitch, I'm the best.
That's the problem with these cheap ass fucking gamers. If you can't afford to keep up with the Joneses, baby, find a different hobby. Last time I checked, walks in the park is free, and so is motherfucking bird watching. You better get the goddamn motherfuckers.
Hey, Pastor, what the fuck you come up, Pastor?
Look at this third world.
You cool ass nigga. I'm glad you here, fuck nigga. You about to beat your motherfucking legs. Get in there. Meet this stuff.
Let's
What up, man?
I'll kick your ass.
Hey, yo, so that Xbox handheld's canceled. That Xbox handheld's canceled. Talk to me, brother.
That's why he didn't show up. That's why he didn't show up.
We're still live, though.
Nigga legs, man.
First of all, it was not an Xbox console. That is simply...
No, that's Microsoft first party console, the first party handheld.
It was.
It's not the ROG Ally. That's not what was canceled. This is Microsoft's first party handheld.
First of all,
Windows Central said it.
Something cannot cancel. It was never announced. It was never announced.
You've been talking about all these Sony games that they canceled that we never knew about. Like, shut your ass up, Pastor Joe.
Yeah, shut you down. I think good show, Nick Passionate.
You made 50 fucking videos about how Sony canceled 12 goddamn games that we never knew of. They didn't even have no name to them. And you done made all the goddamn videos.
First of all, what I would have said that Sony canceled is Sony got afraid because of Concord. Right now, Sony's in a despicable state. Marathon is going down the cesspit. We have Fear Games going down the cesspit.
At least we get ahead here. Here
you go.
Concord has already been in the cesspool a long time ago. So I mean, right now you guys are down bad. You are down bad. Remember the days when Z was living high off the hog.
Still am. My car better than yours, bitch.
That's when the Xbox was doing good. It's when we were living high in the hog. What are you talking about?
These dreads are falling off.
Oh shit.
Z Norris.
Hey yo, I still got bitches though.
I blame Xbox.
Hey, my car's still
right now.
Bitch. Fuck you. I can't wait to God kill you, nigga. Maybe I am, Pastor. No, maybe I am. Throw some in the chat. Maybe I am. Throw some in the chat, you whole ass nigga.
I'm sorry how things turn out, Z. Right now, your freckles is taking over your eyeballs.
Oh, shit.
I mean, I don't know what to say, man.
Oh, shit. So,
how you gonna let Pastor come in here and talk about Concord when Concord scored higher than Redfall?
Oh shit!
And them niggas still got Redfall. Like, how you gonna let this nigga do that, Z? How you gonna let him rock with that? Come on now, come on, Z. You can't let that nigga get off that shit. Nah, Z. You can't
that, Z.
Nah.
You gotta beat that nigga ass.
I can still play Redfall today.
That's the problem. That's the problem, Pastor.
He don't understand.
You literally saying stupid shit. Are you listening to yourself?
Yeah. He don't understand.
They did exactly what they had to do with Concord. All they did with Concord was hit Concord. The dynamite blew him up, man.
What?
Blew him up. Get him out, bro.
Is he listening to himself? Is he listening to himself? It literally scored less than Concord, and that shit's still available. Is he listening to himself?
Yeah, he don't know.
Concord sold more. Redfall sold more than Concord.
Is he listening? Yeah, he's gone. He's gone, y'all. I don't know why you entertain this dude, yo. This nigga is gone.
Is this the only bad news you have for today? This is the only bad. This podcast is dumb bad, man.
Xbox handheld is canceled, nigga. You're out of here. Y'all thought y'all was getting handheld. I got my ass with this.
You will be having the best.
Hey, yo, you thought you was getting a handheld. You ain't getting a handheld. You out of here.
Did you report on how Forza outsold Astrobot?
What?
On PlayStation? Did you report on that?
Isn't Forza a multi-plat, Pastor? Of course it should outsell. What are you talking about? Of course it should. What are you talking about?
No. Pastor Joe is lying. Astrobot outsold Doom and Forza on PlayStation. Pastor Joe is lying.
He meant for like one day. It was on the charts over the other way. That's probably.
I was gonna say Pastor lying because we just did a video about it yesterday. We just did a podcast only yesterday. How fucking Doom was available on all these consoles.
Jada, that's a good point. Remember when Pastor was talking about 3 million this and 3 million that, and now we found out that they didn't even sell 1 million on Doom.
Yep.
So you want to recant recant your statement, brother?
No, I won't recant.
Of course you won't. Of course you won't.
What Doom did, who else, was expose the PlayStation community. That is what Doom did. What? Because we on the Xbox side, we have Game Pass. We have Game Pass.
Hey yo, so because you got Game Pass, they can't buy games. So they can't buy games.
We the ones who supposed to be buying these games. We have Game Pass, right? They say
Hey, Pass, everybody has Xbox and Game Pass.
I'm saying.
Okay, so you just want to know that.
Tesla gave you guys an opportunity to buy Doom. And
they gave all of us, even y'all Xbox, they gave all of us, and it still didn't even sell 1 million copies. So how do you feel about that failure, Pastor?
Won't the PlayStation community buy Doom?
No. What about the Xbox community buying Doom or the PC community buying Doom, Pastor?
It just reconfirms that you guys don't buy games. You guys.
So when you say you mean all of us because it's a multi-plat game.
No, the ponies.
No. You mean all of us because Xbox has a place where you can purchase.
Why
it
we gotta
also.
buy your game?
You're not doing that. You're not getting that off. No.
Because he thinks the communist thing is a real.
Why he depending on us to buy his game?
What's the name?
Why are you depending on PlayStation dudes to buy your game that you didn't buy?
The Xbox has already give every platform what they need. Xbox say, you know what, we are putting this on Game Pass. So the Game Pass players, look, you guys have that. The Game Pass players came, we supported over 3 million, right? Over 3 million.
No. You see him spreading lies again? 3 million concurrent plays.
No, it's less than 1 million. It's less than 1 million sold.
He said, you know what? Let's see what these ponies go and do. They say they just buy games. They support it theirs. Let me see. These ponies didn't buy Doom.
So why didn't the bots buy it? Why didn't the bots buy it? Ain't that their platform? Why didn't the bots buy it, Pastor? Why didn't the bots buy it?
These ponies are not buying.
Why didn't the bots buy it, Pastor? Why didn't the bots buy it? Isn't it a Microsoft title? Why didn't Microsoft players buy it, Pastor?
You guys are.
Wait, I told y'all. Now we see why
30 million. Isn't there 30? There's 30 million Xboxes out there, right? 30 million Xboxes out there, and then there's what 3 billion gamers on PC, and y'all only sold less than 1 million. Yo, J-Dub, you know what's crazy? This dude made fun of PlayStation for the longest because Astrobot only sold 1.5 million. This was at lunch. That was just at lunch. This shit is on multiple consoles and still can't crack 1 million. So who's the real
PC?
Where's the video?
There's 3 billion. There's 3 billion PCs out in the wild.
Where's the video on that, Pastor?
Throw something in the chat. You'll get a video tomorrow. Something in the chat.
Oh, I got you. I'm gonna make sure flag your shit too. What'd you say?
I mean, I thought send us super thanks there for me, man, for giving you all that entertainment. Listen what I'm saying, right?
This nigga begging for super chats?
That he ain't gonna never see. I can't wait to God kill this nigga. I can't wait to God kill this nigga.
I mean, hear what? See, right now, once it is you're on Xbox side, everything is growing. Right now, my channel is growing. I'm doing better. I'm getting stronger by the day.
Hey, Pastor, bitch, you got malaria. Bitch, you got malaria. Bitch, and your penis don't work. Fuck is you talking about, Pastor?
Ever since I
Pastor,
supported,
hey, Pastor, bitch, you about to get. I fuck up. You right, Pastor. What are you gonna do when Xbox is gone? Fuck all that. Since you're growing, you're growing. You got generous awards and all that stuff. What you gonna do when Xbox is gone?
Yeah, but according to you and JW, they're already gone. Didn't you have a lot of different streams saying Xbox is dead? Xbox is out of there?
What you gonna do then?
So what is it? Is it that they are dead or is it that they are still alive?
You can ask yourself that question, Pastor, because you stay talking about Sony's doom and gloom. You stay talking about that, so you can ask yourself that.
Hey, yo, somebody can get anonymous balls. Hold up, JW, you see him? Somebody. Yeah. Glad
I gotta get back to the channel. Anonymous boss here. My brother J-Dub, tell my African brother Island Gaming, this is a sickness. My brother Z screaming. Oh, sorry.
Of the highest order. Anonymous boss, these guys are sick.
Oh man.
Tomorrow.
Hey, yo, this nigga hate God gonna kill this nigga soon,
Yeah,
bro.
Z, he said you're screaming mini-man in the back of the minivan. Okay.
In the back of the minivan screaming mini-man. I was in the back of the minivan screaming mini-man. I ain't gonna lie. That's a true story. In the back of the minivan screaming mini-man.
I don't even want
You know what I mean,
Actually, I
Pastor?
think you wanted J-Dub to say that, yeah.
I'm in the back of the minivan screaming mini-man.
Yeah, do you remember you was singing Many Men in Prison? Many Men.
Bitch, your father slept with many men. Your father slept with many men. That's where your mother left him. Fuck you talking about here? Fuck you, hey, I don't like this dude, man. I don't like this dude, man. Bitch, I don't like this dude. Tell me how your daddy live. Tell me how your daddy walks your life.
Father like son.
Cause he married his brother. Cause he married his brother. I don't like you, dude.
Ah, shit.
On my shorts and I can see.
Oh man.
I'm just trying to be what I'm destined to be.
What?
But we only have coons trying to take my life away. In prison, singing.
This is a pastor quoting 50 Cent. This is a man of the cloth.
Yeah, I know, but you see, you have to be on the streets.
He bought that Tony Yayo record
So
too.
now you saying you sell crack now, Pastor? You in the street selling crack too? This is what I'm saying, Z. Where you find these dudes at, Z? This nigga be leading the chat astray. He's one of them preachers that be leading everybody astray.
That nigga's a bum.
I can't lead lost sheep astray already. The chat is lost.
Isn't that music too violent?
What's that? 50 Cent?
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard it around town here and there.
Yeah, he heard it around town. He bumping it in his 76 Maserati. That's what he bumping it in.
Oh my God.
How is he singing Many Men, man? Z, are you alright there, man?
Am I?
See, you're out of prison now, Z. You're out of prison.
Oh my God.
You need to sing that.
Hey, yo, you was a full-fledged weirdo. Hey, yo, you was a full. I'm going to the other room, the game room, the other Discord. I'm going to the other room. Hold on. I'm going to the other room.
Has to be getting this damn gooch look.
What? Pardon me. Hey, hello. Hey, Steph.
Streaming on YouTube. Why don't you jump over to Twitch?
I'm staying rock.
Okay.
Staying rock for a minute. Steph. Let me see. Hold on. Cool ass nigga Steph. Yeah, man, I don't know, man. I don't know what's up with that guy, man. So when they college football drop, I ain't gonna lie. I want that goddamn college football. I want that college football. I want that fucking in Battlefield, man. That's my most played up the games, man. College football on Battlefield, bro. If they use, I was just funny. If they using fucking that Gears of War Ultimate Intimate on that gear, new Gears, I'm not even fucking with that, bro. Like, they can keep that dog shit, bro. Like real talk, they can keep it.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Autzen Stadium, home of the Oregon.
As far as I'm concerned, man, Pastor ain't never ever got to worry about being constipated ever in his life.
Dang,
it just slides out.
Hey, Pastor. Hey, Pastor. Oh, Pastor got his shit muted. Hey, Tay, you fucking with college football? Who you running with this shit?
Who am I running with?
Yeah.
University of Texas, brother. I'm calling them early. Go ahead and give me a Longhorn.
Oh, we're gonna get online. Now with the online season, whatever, we can all we all could be in the same whatever. Fuck with me. Ain't gonna be
it's up to 32 people.
All right.
It's up to 32 people.
You know I'm getting. You know what I'm getting.
117.
I'm getting.
Go ahead, go get them. Go ahead, go get the quacks.
They gonna be good next year.
I ain't got to deal with you that season. All I got to do is deal with Ohio State, and then after that, my schedule easy. Oh, never mind. I got Georgia too, but yeah, like I said, that should be easy.
I'm cracking ass this year. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm cracking ass this year, my nigga. I'm cracking nasty shit. I'm cracking nasty shit, nigga. I'm cracking nasty shit, nigga. I'm cracking nasty shit, nigga.
And you know the beauty about
you're out of prison, Z. There's no need to do that again, Z. You're out of prison.
What?
Oh, look at this nigga here.
I said you're out of prison. There's no need to do that again.
You what? Crack ass? I'm gonna crack ass. Do what I do.
That was a good one, pal. That was a good one.
That's what he was old buddies. He's old buddies inmate.
Yeah, man.
Oh, he was booty warrior. Booty warrior didn't have to look too far from man's. He had passed it right there.
You're past the 4 foot weight, though. You know that.
Damn, daddy.
That nigga be getting his ass ate and eating ass the same damn time. Nasty nigga.
I wonder how y'all prison conditions are over there, Pastor. Have you ever? No, it's clean because I'm usually when from a third world countries, their jails are not like really.
Hey, Buck, get that bill.
Yeah, well, hold on. First of all, I was just about to respond because HPMPXP just came in and he didn't know the news and he just got hidden by Veteran Prime. That had to be a butt dial because he didn't even say anything. Veteran Prime, if you... Let me go.
Well, he got blocked or something?
Yeah, let me make sure he gets
No, Buck checking on because people been blocking people.
Yeah,
Buck been checking.
Unhide these. Yeah. Veteran Prime wasn't even talking.
As far as I'm concerned, this is exactly why niggas in that chat.
But he thought it though. He thought it.
Yeah, you accidentally hit
None of them niggas in that goddamn chat deserve a mod.
Yeah,
I don't know what the fuck y'all just let they ass have mods. Me personally, I just don't see the reason for it. They don't deserve it. They don't need it. Clearly they irresponsible as hell. And it clearly
tomorrow's a holiday where I live, where I come from.
What's it called? We got some to eat today?
Yeah.
No, it's called Indian Arrival Day.
Who day?
Indian Rival Day.
Indian Arrival Day.
Indian Rival Day. Last time I don't understand that, Pastor.
Oh,
no. You said Indian Rival Day. I'm guessing for cricket.
Tomorrow I'll be going on a hike.
I'll give you the record. To eat tomorrow.
Wait. You said it's Indian Rival Day.
I'm going on a hike tomorrow. I'll be recording everything for those for the members on the channel. You never know. You just might see my face tomorrow.
We already know too late, Pastor.
That's me 85 years ago, man. I have reached my final form. Yeah.
Hey,
I have reached my final form.
Hey, Pastor, you's a bum.
Fix it. Let's go. Next play.
Yeah, Anonymous Boss was saying, Buck or Teddy, tell one more time to my African brother, this is a sickness. Z at the back of the minivan, screaming Miniman.
I'm in the back of the minivan, screaming Miniman. I'm in the back of the minivan, screaming Miniman. Hey, Pastor, you know what that means? Pastor, you know what that means? Pastor, I'm in the back of the minivan, screaming Miniman.
I mean, I don't want to know things. That sounds like some jail stuff, man. I'm good.
Not no jail shit. That's what I'm doing, bro. I mean, I'm gonna come out the window with the hoo-wop and lay you fucking dead. Hey, yo, fucking Captain America. Yeah, Captain America. Is Captain America on Disney Plus shit? Cause I ain't seen that. I wanna watch that.
Yeah, it's on there.
Oh, I'm watching.
Don't waste 2 hours, Ziggy.
Oh yeah. What you mean watch 2 hours? It ain't good.
Don't waste it, man. Don't waste it, bro.
I gotta see that, bro. I want to see that in the movie.
Come on, bro. Come on, big bro. You don't want to waste them 2 hours.
So where you been at, bro? Where you been at, bro?
I've been chilling, bro, with the family.
Oh, you gonna keep throwing it in my face, right? Cause I ain't no family. You gonna throw it in my face, right? Shit,
absolutely. Absolutely. You want my family ruined.
He said he gonna take my life. My life is so hard. My nigga still phone.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, have you ever called the cool before?
Yesterday.
Oh shit.
I'm trying to take my life, and that's alright. You say it's so hard.
What's hard, Pastor? That nigga stuck in your behind?
What's that? Who getting high?
Well, I asked you what was hard. That thing that nigga stuck in your behind. Was that hard?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know more than those things, right?
Z, can I tell you another story, Z?
What story is brother?
I tell you about the time my uncle got fired at work.
What?
What happened?
I tell you about that.
No, you ain't tell me what
My
happened,
uncle
bro.
got fired. I gotta tell you what happened.
What happened?
You got fired on his day off or something?
Nah. It was working. Well, no, actually, he did get fired on his day off, but it was some shit he did at work. Let me tell you what happened, man.
I'm on the camera.
So, back when I used to work at the chicken joint, remember that? Remember the chicken joint? Yeah, so back when I worked at the chicken joint, Z had this manager there, white lady, nice white lady. She was what they call a lesbian.
Okay.
Right?
Oh, hell, she was on the board.
Yeah. And my uncle.
What do you mean by they?
Oh my god.
Don't do that, bro. And my uncle's one of them kind of niggas that think that, man, you know what I mean? I can have any bitch I want. You know what I'm talking about, me? You know a nigga like that?
That's how my nigga. Same nigga I am. In my mind. In my mind.
Yo,
Hey, Steph.
What?
Steph, I'm sorry to interrupt you. I'm just saying, I want to cut to the chase. This story ain't gonna end with you in the leather suit waking up with a pound of petroleum jelly on your booty. Is it gonna end like that?
Nigga, it's my family member. What are you talking about?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man. I thought it was gonna be one of those stories. I'm sorry, Steph. Please forgive me. Please forgive me. Please forgive me, Steph. I thought that story was gonna end like that. I'm sorry. Go ahead, brother. Proceed.
I wonder what you were saying, brother.
No, you was telling the story, and I thought it was gonna end with you waking up with a pound of petroleum jelly on your booty. That's all.
Hold on, big buddy. If that happened to me, why the fuck would I come on this Discord and tell y'all niggas that?
Why would you?
Shit, niggas do shit like that back here, man. Niggas admit a lot of shit back here, man. They do.
I ain't met a nigga yet that told a story like that.
You told a similar story when you said you.
Nothing happened to me in the story that I told. Nothing happened to me in the story I told. All right, this nigga right here. God damn.
So I could think of Wildcats. He said she just hasn't had the right. You know what I mean?
No. It was way worse than that.
Even worse.
Let me do my thing. So you know what I mean? Your boy working the drive-through. You know, I'm the drive-through master, man. Let me just say, I'm the drive-through. I'm working the drive-through. It's me there. It's the manager there. The front closed. This nigga come around the corner, full chub, full right out, letting that shit hang out. Right with a bitches making chicken. And making niggas meals and shit.
Get a dingling out?
That shit right out. I ain't worried about that.
Bro, that nigga went in jail. Bro, that nigga went in jail.
See, she was like 2 feet away from me. He pushed up on her.
That's probably why she's lesbian in the first place, because of weird shit like that.
No.
I was just as surprised as she was. This supposed to be my family.
Wait, you probably didn't go to jail.
Yeah, shit. Pee-wee Herman didn't even do that.
Yeah.
He got
what you say? Let's say.
I said, "What the fuck is you doing?" I think I just left. Man, I was giving a customer their chains or some shit, and I'm over here like, well, you know, what I mean, this shit is on camera. Like, yeah, it was on camera and everything, because you know they recording us where where you do the money and shit. You just see a nigga walk up with his dick out. and it was crazy.
My nigga.
Crazy.
That's my nigga.
He had an apron on, Z. He was holding the apron to the side so you can see. So you can see it. He lifted up the apron.
And he ain't even worried about no damn grease popping him or nothing.
And you're not worried about incriminating him right now?
No, so this will make it worse. Like, it's my family. I don't want to, I ain't want to like say nothing, so I didn't say nothing. I ain't say nothing. Even though I know you said you would have said something that happened to you. I remember the last time we had a conversation like that. You said you would have.
No, that's not what I said. No, that's not. You said if you seen walking through your coworker getting bent over. So John, hell yeah, call the cop. You niggas is waiting.
Teddy, they want you to read the last two chats too.
I said you niggas get way too comfortable in here.
Well, anyway. My next shift, my manager pulled me in the office and was like, she was like, "Hey, did this happen with this other manager? Did this happen?" And I was like, "I ain't want to lie," so I was like, "That nigga put this dick out."
Oh man!
And they fired that nigga.
Oh man! Right, nigga, go down.
Yeah, that's. He got off easy then.
Yeah,
He got off easy.
That's sexual assault, Z. That's sexual assault. Yeah, they fired that nigga.
That
Crazy shit right there, man.
Oh man, Teddy, didn't I say this story was gonna end something like that?
Yeah.
Didn't I tell you that story
you
was gonna end
said
something like
I was
that?
gonna be in leather and some weird shit like that.
Nah, come on, man. Something like it's in the same ballpark.
Talking about your brother, talking about African brother Conan and the baboon. This is a sickening. Z in the back of the minivan, giving minivan.
Yeah.
Detail passing, Conan babooning. Is it passing Conan babooning?
Yeah, he wants Pastor to say that line again. I don't know.
This ain't your
We need a recording of it, Z, so you don't have to.
This is a sickness. Yeah, I need to put it on the soundboard.
Yeah, buddy.
I am. Hey, Pastor, where you been though, man? They said Gene Dill knocked somebody out.
No, I'm busy, man. Listen to me. I'm keeping busy. You know what they say? The devil find all sorts of things for those who have idle hands, man.
Hey, Pastor, we know what you
believe. People don't say that. That's something that you made up, Pastor.
Pull Satan into this shit.
Steph's uncle had idle hands.
I ain't never heard anybody say something like that. That's something you made up, Pastor. Come on, man.
Brother, when it is your idol, the devil will find work for you to do, man. So you gotta keep busy.
Don't pull Satan into this shit.
I'm busy, man.
He ain't got shit to do. He ain't got shit to do.
I'm working. I'm working 3 jobs. I'm working 3 jobs.
Don't bring the Almighty in.
Ain't never home.
Oh, you know 3 jobs? Damn.
Yeah, I've been doing that for more than 3 years, man.
Yeah, I should quit that job soon.
When do you get any sleep?
I should quit that job soon.
Hey, come on, baby.
You damn right.
They go my baby.
You should sue them for harassment.
Do your wife work too? Do you mind me asking that?
Work right now?
What's up?
Oh, okay.
Oh, you talking now? You talking to
You're talking to Pastor.
Oh, my bad.
Hey, look at my boy.
Is she allowed to work? Is that, I don't know, like.
Oh shit. Do you want to work 3 jobs, or is it like is it real hard?
No, I like to keep busy, man. I like to be active.
Okay.
Yeah. You see, I come from a time where you never.
Hey, Pastor's a fucking liar, Pastor. Hey, Pastor's a fucking liar. Bitch in your butt stink.
You never have all the eggs.
Pastor's a liar. Bitch in your butt stink.
Okay.
Hey, Pastor, your daddy been playing with your sugar.
Is
Pastor ain't no man of God. That nigga's a man of the devil.
Is that one of those activities?
Pastor Daddy alcoholic.
So
hey, nigga, Pastor Daddy individual drug user who deal with dads and homosexual activities. Tell me I'm lying, bitch.
The job market down there is real healthy down there.
Hell no, them niggas ain't healthy down here.
The asphalt infrastructure.
What are you talking about?
What you said?
No. You talking about the job. You talking about the job market real healthy down here. Them niggas ain't healthy down here. What are you talking about? You talking about the job. This nigga in Africa. You talking about my man Big Money asked the niggas the job market healthy in Africa. Them niggas ain't healthy in Africa.
I'm not in Africa, Z number one. Despite what you tell in your chat, I am not living in Africa.
Oh, shit. Oh my
I am
God.
moving close to Africa.
Oh my God.
He's in the asphalt capital of the world. See?
I live in the Caribbean on the.
Bitch, Pastor, you are a fucking liar. Bitch, you on the shores of Ethiopia.
Is it Tobago or Tobago? What's the more proper way to say it?
It's the more proper way to say it's Tobago, correct.
Tobago, okay.
As soon as you go and say Tobago, they will automatically know you the tourist.
Hey, Pastor.
In civics class, sometimes they would say.
Hey, Pastor, Norman Boston, are you cooler than Baboni?
Well, let's know what I'm saying. Tell who's this non-Discord, you said?
Yeah.
What's his name?
Anonymous Boss.
He's anonymous.
He has one way to find out. I need him to take a chisel, go to his nearest bridge. He needs to go and buy a hand of fig, ripened fig. Go under the bridge, and he will know if I'm cooning and babooning.
What?
With the chisel and fig. Yeah. So you got that?
Yeah. Hey, Pastor, fuck you, bro.
All right, thank you, man.
Or a fig Newton, if you can't find any figs.
Hey, James William,
It's made with real figs.
Hey, yo, you said you never got your I don't have nothing. You need to what's called tips the T springs. I don't have anything to do with as far as that comes from them. Hold on. Somebody, I can get customers. I don't have anything to do with that. Hold on. Not to say I ain't gonna do it. He's under my handling it, but I don't handle. I don't. So they order some sweatband. Hold on, bro.
But did you catch that though, Z, earlier?
What?
With HP MXP, he was hidden by Veteran Prime, and I undid it, and I mentioned it, and Veteran Prime said he didn't do it.
Maybe butt dial.
So he's like in there. Either he did butt dial it, and he's lying, which I don't see why he would just say no, he didn't do that. It could be some other like we could be being hacked or something. Like somebody is blocking people with other people's accounts or something.
Oh no! We look.
Because that's kind of strange. He said he didn't do it. Unless Veteran Prime make sure. I mean, at the time, did you have the phone maybe like in your pocket? Maybe. I don't know. He only said one thing, though, so I don't know. He might have been framed. That's what I'm saying. You never know.
Or the motherfucker's filthy ass lie.
Oh shit! Oh, he's a goddamn liar. You say right? Say could be. So he could be in here gritting right now. He said he could be in here gritting right now. Hold on.
Exactly.
I'm playing a good ass. I'm playing a tight ass game of Concord. What you thought about what you said?
Sit down.
Yeah, it was a lot.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13.
I have a really big head. What head you talking about?
Shit.
Oh, what do you mean I have a really big head? What do you mean by that? Yeah. Well, why would you think about me having a big head?
Low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified. He hurls one deep down the left side. And that'll be it.
You got a wide ass. That's why I slid in your DMs.
Oh, yeah.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or listen.
Yeah, I got this nigga out here going struggling. And I ain't playing this game forever. This nigga was talking shit to me in the game. Got his ass. 318, bitch. 318, bitch.
The Bobcats will hustle to the line.
Let's go. Try me. 318, bitch. Try me.
Third and long. He'll need to loosen up that arm. Grabbed over.
He got that bitch too.
And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown. That was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm. What better way than converting on third down? Awesome job by the quarterback getting that
Comes out throwing on first down.
Got his ass, y'all. He about to quit. That nigga about to quit. That nigga about to quit.
100%.
Look skinny in it, baby. Yeah, he looking skinny out there. Look. This nigga about to quit, y'all. This nigga about to quit. Oh, got him. Oh, ain't nobody better than me. Bitch, ain't nobody better than me. Fuck is wrong with these guys? They got done this shit here, man. I'm the best that ever done it. Run it. I'm the best at whatever I do. You're pressure. I'm pressure. I ain't the best at anal. Yo, what the hell you talking about here, girl? We're talking real greasy. I'm scared almost want me, man. Oh man, ladies and gentlemen, see, when you look as good as I do, you know what I mean? I got girls just throwing themselves at me, yo. She's talking about some daddy no lube. She's talking about some daddy no lube. Yeah, tell him.
What is this?
She's talking about daddy no lube. See, what you know about this? She's talking about daddy no lube. Wait, don't hide your face now. Don't hide your face.
Female trouble.
I don't know. I ain't hear Boogie got some bitches. Boogie got the bitches. Pastor, you wouldn't know about that, Pastor.
You're the boogeyman. No, I don't refer to my wife as that word as a female dog.
We don't think you're married, bitch. I'm gonna keep it all the way fucking.
It's a colloquialism.
I don't play this. I'm a man. Simple as that.
Pastor, we think you're lying. We don't think you got no bitches. We don't think you're married. We don't think you about you, Pastor.
I never say that word either, Pastor, but when he says that, it's more like a colloquialism. It's not.
Oh, okay. Well, to be quite honest, Z, I mean, your thoughts or thinking about whether I am saying it, you don't really mean anything to me, right? That's number one. So your opinion on what I say means absolutely.
Let me tell you something, Pastor, from the bottom of my heart. Let me tell you something from the bottom of my heart, bitch. I don't like you, bitch, and who dates you, nigga? You heard me? We don't think you're married, nigga.
Well, Z, I know you have a
bitch, we know you love both.
All the clips in the back here, Z. I know that.
Bitch, we know you want boy butt. Bitch, we know you want boy butt. Just come on out, bro.
See, listen what I'm saying, right? You need to stop projecting your homosexuality on me. You need to stop that.
It ain't about me, Pastor.
Don't project your party-manisms on me, please.
Absolutely.
That's on you. That's on you, sir.
Absolutely.
That's not on me. What up, my brother Mello? It's been a while.
It's been a while.
Oh, Mello back.
You know that song? That song? Just kidding.
Mello, I'm seeing like they're putting away P. Diddy for life there, man.
No, P. Diddy coming home.
What? He's coming out?
Yeah, he's coming home.
What's up, people? No. Hey, what up, Mello? It's been a while, man. I didn't see you do a live
That's gonna be wild.
Dude, I talk to you Tuesday. What are you talking about?
Yo, Pastor be lying, yo. Pastor can't help himself. Look, Pastor be lying. He just can't help himself.
What are you talking about?
Hey, Boogie, get that bill for me, Buck, please. Pretty please.
It's the repeat. It's another one.
Read it for me. Yeah, I can't see it. I got the game on. I can't see shit.
Ask Pastor if he is cooning and babooning. See, it's the same thing. He's just trying to get me to say the words.
What's the get him saying?
He said, "Tell Big Money, tell Island Gaming this is a sickness, so I can record it." Oh, that's what he wants. Yeah.
So you can record it? Tell Big Money to say it?
But before that. And then he said another one, Buck, Pastor is good, and this is a sickness. Salute Island Gaming, Buck Dad, and Almighty Next Gen 720, my brothers. And Sup Mello. But yeah, he wants you to say
Mello.
He wants you to say it really crisp and clear.
Okay. I don't think Big Money in here. Big Money in here? Yeah, Big Money got his mic muted. Hey, what's up, Mello? You came back here, Mello, with that half-cock news. Hey, Mello, man, you better stop playing with me, bro. I don't want to destroy you in here, Mello. Mello, I don't want to destroy you in here, nigga. Don't come back into with that pro-black shit. You go from Trump. But come in with that bullshit. Not right now. Not on God's watching, nigga.
See, keep calm of all calm.
Maybe I am. What's it about me, Mello? Don't come back here schooling, nigga. I tell you, bro, I'm gonna punch your lips off. I'll catch you in real life, man. I'm gonna punch your lips off, bro.
What?
I don't like that dude. I'm gonna punch his lips off, yo.
I can't do this, but you all zestiness. I'm at work,
No,
bro.
I would punch your goddamn lips off, Mello. You know I would, bro. Bitch, no, you know you can't beat me, bro. No, you know you can't beat me, bro.
Why are you so mad, bro?
Bitch, you know you can't beat me.
I can't beat you? I don't want to beat you. I'm trying to kill you. This is different.
Oh, man, hey.
You're right. You're right. I can't beat you. I'm trying to kill you, bro.
Hey, Mello, stop playing with me, bro. Get some real shit. Stop playing with me if I turn up on you, bro.
Okay, are you recording, Anonymous Boss? You had the button ready?
Hey, yo, stop playing with me, Mello. If I beat you the fuck up, bro. Mello, I don't want to fuck you up.
You can always clip it out.
Oh man.
Hey, yo, so you said you was thinking about saying what you saying now? One more bit.
I gotta get ready for work now.
You said what?
You got a big head and a big face.
So why would you think about that?
Because I'm going to a party in October and I was going to take you.
We gonna sleep together afterwards? I ain't going.
You got some money?
Oh shit, no. Baby, no. Come on here, man.
Damn. It ain't tricking if you got it.
Yeah. Oh, yo, listen, baby. Like I said, it ain't tricking if I got it. You know that, right?
That man got it.
Huh?
Different.
That boy out here paying for boys, bro. That's crazy.
Listen, I'm paying for boy butt. This chat is crazy. This chat, my chat, I'm out here playing for boy butt. And y'all niggas ain't got no respect for police, man. You know, this is a. I'm in here talking about Beyonce right now, and you niggas talking I'm paying for boy butt, man. You niggas is going too far, man. Hey Mel, you got to fight me now, Mel. Hey Mel, you got to fight. Hey Mel, you got to fight me now. You stop playing. You trying to say right now, my old lady got a boy butt? No, we got to fight, Don. No. He said my lady. He's trying to say my fiance ain't one born with the right body parts. Mel, what we doing here, my nigga? Hey Mel, what we doing here, Mello?
I knew you was down, but I didn't know you was down like this.
Hey Mel, what we doing here, Mello?
my God.
Hey Mel, what we doing here, Mello?
No, what are you doing, brother? You went down bad. You spiraling right now. You paying for boy butt? That's crazy.
What is this community leaderboard shit? What is this? How do you do this community
God.
leaderboard?
What you playing over there?
I'm on college football. I'm looking at Moot Stream. How you set this community leaderboard shit up?
I don't know nothing about college, brother.
No, I'm talking about, I'm looking at Moot Stream. He got some shit called the community leaderboard. Wait, hold on 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know nothing about that. Let me see something. I can add a goal.
Community leaderboard. On Twitch?
Yeah. No, I'm on YouTube. Make super chats with a goal. I gotta do that. Community leaderboard. How the fuck you make that thing up there?
It sounds like they even stole something from Twitch.
Yeah, getting right with examples.
Leaderboard. Where is he streaming from?
He on YouTube.
He's on YouTube right now.
Set a time. I see something about adding start goal. Wait, hold on. I'll see if I can add a. Wait, I don't see what community leaderboard. Reaction timestamps. Participations.
Well, no, Pastor. What you mean? Like it been a long time? What you talking about, Pastor?
I don't know how to do this shit. Community moderation. Let me see. Community moderation. Let me see something.
Oh, there you go.
Creator demo, edit server community. Okay, we get some on here. Let me see something.
Hey, maybe about 20.
Wait, I don't know how to do this shit. How to add a. Wait, let me see something.
And one.
Okay.
Greetings, ladies and gents. Welcome back to another video on my channel. Today, I figured out that there is, in fact, a way to bypass the glitch that is involved with the completion of the Steam Community Leader Badge. As most of you know, probably all of you, if you're watching this video, there was a glitch, or is a glitch, that keeps you from being able to log in on Google through Steam's browser.
We're talking about Steam. I'm talking about. Yeah, I'm just saying, I don't know how to add that shit. I'm saying community leaderboard. I'm saying community leaderboard.
My name is Ashley Puyol. I am the founder.
Handheld, how the UI is and how swift it is, those things can make a real difference to your day-to-day operation. And I think
what are you talking about? Oh man, how you? Hey, Applehead, how you add this shit? Add me later, boy. I'm saying. Increase a fun interaction. We were for viewers, encourage them. John, favorite creators is the reason we're doing the live stream. I learn more about the YouTube video rollouts. All right. Wait, YouTube Studios, wait. Let me see. Well, that's dope, though. Wow, I was just seeing it. Like motherfuckers that Does he check my inbox? All right. Messages. Hey. Oh, okay. There you go. Not a problem, bro. Well, how do you invite people to the Discord again? I forgot to do this shit. But oh man, wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. Discord, invite people. All right, invite people. Wait, hold on. Hey, Buck. Fucking in. Buck got his server create channel. Wait, invite people. Hold on, brother. I got it. There you go. I'll send it to you. There you go, brother. You can have me. Yeah, I'm on that call. I'm cracking ass. Cracking ass, man. But yeah, man. Yeah, I might start doing this Anthony show. Just ain't show over the minute. What we on, cuz? What we on? Ladies and gentlemen, I don't, y'all ain't been fun here today, man. Tim, what's up, Tim? Where you been at, fuck nigga? Hey, where you been at, Tim? Long time no see. I ain't gonna lie to get my YouTube gold back.
I ain't hot.
Oh, wait, today Throwback Thursday? I didn't even realize today was Thursday. Everybody's souped up for this goddamn Beyonce concert, man. Y'all looking crazy out here, man. My daughter done went to that shit. Oh, man. Does he pass out to? He said he don't have a Discord. Oh man, I was only going to tell him is it sickness on Discord. He tell Pastor to accept me on Discord. I don't know. Pastor got a Discord, bro. I'm not. If he does have one, I'm not in it. To be honest with you, bro. I you know what I mean?
No, I don't have a Discord.
Yeah, I don't know if he has one or not. I'm not in it if he has one.
Hey, well, who's that? Anonymous boss?
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't have one.
Hit me up on Twitter. Anonymous boss.
Oh, you got Discord, Pastor? I don't want to hit ass niggas anyway.
No, I won't have a Discord because I can't control what goes on in there, so I won't do that.
Why you want to control what goes on in there?
Yeah, no, I am very particular.
Hey, Pastor, no, you still Pastor. See, that's the bullshit I'm talking about. You come here and talk about all types of premarital sex, right? That's what I'm talking about, Richard.
Good night. Who's that, Faith?
Hey, Pastor, I'm talking about with you. You want to control what goes on here. You want to come in here and talk about all types of premarital sex, right?
Just hold on, Faith. Hold on 1 minute.
That's what I'm talking about, you, Pastor. And I don't like you much. You talking about you want to control what goes on in the disco, but you back here talking about having sex and all types of stuff and people doing drugs.
Yeah, she wanted something, but I don't pack up already.
Tell me she wanted something. What you talking about, Pastor? Pastor is selling drugs. What you want to give you?
I already closed up shop, man. I'm done for the night.
Tell my brother I don't give no need to lie. I was going to say this is a sickness. Hey yo.
Yeah, man. Hit me up on Twitter if you need anything, man.
Hit you up on Twitter. Hey, Pastor, nobody hit you up on Twitter, bitch.
Yeah, man, I have a lot of supporters that hit me up on Twitter.
Hey, Pastor, well, let me hit you up there, right, Pastor? Let me hit you up there. I want some new photos, Pastor.
For both PC and mobile.
Hey, Pastor, I get some new photos.
What?
Look, Pastor, I was on Twitter. Hey, Pastor.
You're actually wrong.
Hey, Pastor, I was on Twitter, right? And I was scrolling down. You know, I got a lot of porn on my Twitter page, right? And it was 2 men. They was making out, Pastor. And one of those guys had a fat. Pastor, I was turned on. I was like, man, I might be missing something here, Pastor. Pastor, maybe you should try like gay porn too, Pastor. What happened? What happened, Pastor? What spirit, Pastor? No, it wasn't no spirit, Pastor. It was two dudes up there fucking, Pastor. There wasn't no spirits involved. Pastor, it wasn't no spirit there, Pastor. It was just two dudes going at it. Straight mayhem. It was real, Pastor, it was real animalistic.
Are you listening? It is a spirit of homosexuality.
Hey, Pastor, it was two dudes up there. They ain't had no lose. It was two dudes on there, Pastor. I don't think he spit on it. No, hey, I'm sorry. What happened? What happened, bitch? What happened, bitch? What happened, bitch? Yeah, I got it. I got it. All right, about time, bitch. Let's shut the fuck up, nigga. Let's shut the fuck up, nigga.
He's a real fool, boy.
Yeah. I know I am, bitch. Stop playing with me, nigga. You better shut the fuck up, bitch. Hey, I need 20,000. Hey, Buck. Hey, Buck. Buck in?
Buck had enough of your foolishness for the night, see?
Yeah, I need somebody to give me 20,000 PayPal. I'll give it to more cash yet. I need 20,000 PayPal. Hey, I don't see something. Anybody ain't got cash yet? Oh, see something?
Everybody's broke, Z. The economy is terrible.
I ain't bro. I asked to have it. I'm just asking. I'll get you on cash yet. I need to know PayPal. I need to know PayPal. Oh my God. What we got here? What we got here? I hear some ringing in my ear. Yo, another boss is he tell Pastor he's still my boss, and this is a sickness. This is a sickness. Hey, Pastor, how many times a week you like to have sex, Pastor? Like, respectfully.
Yeah,
hey, Pastor, how many times a week you like to do it, Pastor?
Yeah.
Huh?
That's not for you to know.
That's not what? No, I just want to know how many times you like to do it. That's all. I don't want anybody else. How many times you like to do it? Huh? Hey, Pastor, do you be doing it, Pastor?
I mean, I mean, the
What, bitch? What, bitch?
No, you erased. Oh, yeah, you erased it.
Whatever, nigga.
Yeah.
But ladies and gentlemen, I love you niggas. I'm lying, man. Wish you niggas nothing but the best. Hope everybody in my chat got ED. Several from premature ejaculation had micro penises, man. Hope all y'all bitches love me. I hope all y'all bitches leave y'all. I hope y'all get married with a bitch named Chanel and she roll y'all for your wallet too and steal anything from y'all. What happened?
But this is some good news. You know what's that? Yeah, you know what's that for you? Yeah. We have to go and get ready for the hike tomorrow.
Okay, better.
Was it to the pool?
Yeah. 10, 20.
Take out the bread now. I'll do up the onions. You rather boil or fry? Fry.
Oh man, it's alright though. It's alright, bro. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's on the members only. I'm about to drop some behind the scenes shit right now. Me stomping Mello the fuck out early today. I had to stomp Mello ass out today, man. I had Mello in here crying early today, man. Mello told us all that free Larry Hoover shit and all that pro. Mello, we don't have that pro black shit from you. You voted for Trump, nigga. I want that shit from you, nigga. That shit was funny. Mello got mad and ran up out of here today. I'm about to upload that right now to the members only, man. You got a little heated, man. Well, all you niggas.